going on, guys? Welcome into the live Cleveland Browns report every Thursday. It's the best day of the week. It's my favorite part of the week. I get to hang out with you guys, talk football, talk Brownies, throw some beers back, and have a wonderful just launch party into the weekend. So, with that being said, we're going to let the audience build up. We're going to get everyone in here. But I want to ask this right off the bat here as we let everyone find their seats. Predict the score. Browns, Dolphins. Listen, I was pretty pessimistic about this game a couple weeks ago, but that win over the Bengals going into the bye, I mean, just right into my veins in terms of like a lightning bolt to give me some confidence that this team might turn it around just at the last moment, just in the nick of time. Ryan Levi, it's good to see the familiar faces. Michael Warnecki. I feel like I haven't seen you in a little bit, Michael. Maybe I'm forgetting. Gregory H., thank you for always being, I think, the first one into every single live show. Great to see you light up the chat right there. Levi Mayfield, 35-32 Browns, baby. It's funny, I had a friend named Levi who's a Dolphins fan that texted me today. I think the exact words were, "Are you ready to get fucked on Sunday?" So you know what, Levi? Not you, Levi. Well, not Levi Mayfield. Levi Ledbetter. Go Browns. Browns are winning. Browns are winning. Ryan with a super chat. Wow. I mean, that is like coming off the bench and then just sinking a corner three the first time you touch the ball. Ryan Chowdhury, what's up, my man? Can't spend as much as last week, but that was historic. Let's go Browns. Ryan, we're going to talk about last week and what a historic day that was. Listen, you never have to spend more than anything you're comfortable with here. As long as you're liking the video and partaking in the chat, you are an MVP in my eyes. Now, we're going to talk about that in a little bit here. In case you're not familiar with what Ryan's talking about, last week's show, it was one for the ages. It was legendary, to put it lightly. That's how much of a show it was. Now, Browns by 10 coming in from Alex. Jersey Dog, 27-18. Michael, 27-24. $5 super chat. That is a dog bowl. We good, Patrick? Okay. We're going to drink the dog bowl in just a moment. I have to be a little bit sober for this right here. We have a brand new sponsor, guys. I'm super excited to tell everyone about here, and that is Established Titles. So, Established Titles is sponsoring today's Browns. Today's Browns report is sponsored by Established Titles. Established Titles is a fun and novel way to preserve the natural woodlands of Scotland while helping global reforestation efforts. It is a project based on a historic Scottish custom where landowners are referred to as lairds or lords and ladies in English. Title packs give you at least 1 square foot of dedicated land with a unique plot number on a private estate in Edelston, Scotland, and an official certificate with a crest. We plant a tree with every order and work with global charities, One Tree Planted, and Trees for the Future to support global reforestation efforts. You can officially include the title Lord or Lady on your credit card, plane tickets, dating profiles, etc. It makes a great last-minute gift, and the first 200 people purchasing a title pack using my link will effectively be next to my plot, within a few minutes of walking distance. Depending on how many of you want to become a lord or a lady, we can build our own little Browns kingdom. It makes an amazing last-minute gift. Established Titles is actually running a massive early Black Friday sale right now with discounts up to 80% off. Plus, if you use code CHAT, you get an additional 10% off. Go to establishedtitles.com/chat to get your gifts now and help support the channel. That link for everyone is in the comments and the description of today's show. Now, speaking of today's show, shout out your city. Let me know where you are watching from today. We got a $5 super chat in from my best friend Ryan, so that means he's getting a dog bowl. So we'll get to open the first beer. Cheers to you, Ryan. Gotta be honest, 27-24 Dolphins. Here's what I'll say. The Dolphins are the better team, right? They're 6-3. Their offense has scored 30 points the last 2-3 weeks or whatever. But the Browns' defense finally looks like it's starting to snap into form. And what a good time to get Denzel Ward back. When you got Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, 1 and 5 in receiving yards in the NFL this year. Maybe this is the game where the Browns sort of kind of bounce off of that statement and win against the Bengals and show we're going to be competitive the rest of the year. All right, shout out your city. This one is for Ryan.
And another super chat from Brown Tiger, he missed the Palooza.
Brown Tiger, my best friend. F. Pitt and Go Browns from sunny San Diego. Sal, good to see you. Brown Tiger, with Brissett formerly from the Dolphins, do you think that gives us any advantage? A couple things. First, Brown Tiger, we missed you last week. Now, yes, Jacoby Brissett, massive revenge game, of course. He actually, I crunched the numbers, is 0-2 in his revenge games. He once had it with the Colts against the Patriots and the Dolphins against the Colts. So, does he give us any advantage? No. It's a brand new coaching staff in there. It's new everything, new offense, new defense. Maybe Jacoby Brissett can go up to his offensive line and say, listen, last year, I know the defense likes to do this stunt, but the last thing you need as a coach is to have your players sort of micromanaging a little bit and saying, this is what they like to do. Coaches don't like that. Coaches want to coach. They say, let me coach, you play. I do appreciate the super chat, as always, Brown Tiger. So good to see you back here in the chat. All right, now this is what Ryan was talking about just a moment ago. We had a wild time on the show last week, and I want to ask kind of an off-the-wall question, not necessarily X's and O's related. How do you get your steak done? How do you get your steak done? I got to give a dog bowl to Brown Tiger. In the meantime, Patrick, how do you get your steak done?
So I go medium. I'm a medium guy. I think it's just, obviously right down the middle. Medium. If I am kind of switching up, medium rare.
Medium rare for me.
Medium rare?
Medium rare. Because if I'm ordering a steak, I'm at a nice steakhouse.
Yeah.
I don't get steaks at just like casual restaurants.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's just, no.
Texas Roadhouse.
Well, Texas Roadhouse is more than a steakhouse. It's a way of life. But medium rare for me. Medium rare. All right. F. Pitt's coming in from Ryan, Eco, Gregory. I love it. Tampa, Florida. Dale, Browns 24, Fish 22 from Auburn, Alabama. Dale, who do you want to be the next Auburn Tigers head coach? Lane Kiffin? Throwing it out there. Throwing it out there. Josh, good to see you. Medium well and always try House Steakhouse. Michael Warnecki, here we go. All right. Today's show is getting off the wagon, really. Browns need to run the ball more to keep Tua off the field. Michael, I really appreciate the super chat, and I am going to go a bit against you on this, of this need to run the ball more. Guys, the Browns are top 5 in every rushing category. They do run the football a lot. Like, maybe they can do it more, but let's not pretend like they don't rush the football, right? They do rush it a lot. They are very effective when they rush it, too. Like, Derrick Henry is the NFL rushing leader. He's got Nick Chubb by 30 to 40 yards. He also has 30-plus more carries. Think about that. 35 carries, 34 carries. That's a game and a half for most running backs. $10 super chat. That is some fireball shots. Yeah, can you grab the fireball shots? I'll give some shout-outs while Patrick's running the kitchen here. Eco HD, Chubb really could win MVP if we get this record together. Listen, Nick Chubb is 10 touchdowns so far in the year, on pace for 21. I'm thinking Bradley Chubb because of the Dolphins. If he breaks 20 touchdowns rushing this year, he'll be the first one to do it since LaDainian Tomlinson did it in 2006. We had 28. Last time a running back rushed for over 20 touchdowns, LT won the MVP. So I'll put it out there, right? If Nick Chubb gets above 20 rushing touchdowns, now he's not on pace to break 2,000 yards, which AP did when he won back in 2012. So I do think there is a path for Nick Chubb to win the MVP. I think the biggest hurdle is you can't let any quarterback have an awesome year. If all the quarterbacks are somewhat even and it can kind of split up the voting, you might get some voters to go a different direction and go, all right, let's try a running back for a change. Oh, okay. Yeah, oh, I love that. That's a great idea. So Patrick brings out this tiny little boot. Can you guys see how tiny it is? It's for how tiny Tua is. Tiny Tua. So little boots. Ryan, let's go. All right, here we go, everyone. Okay. Shot coming up here for Michael Warnecki, thank you very much for the super.
Wait.
Oh, we're cheers in 2. You're right. Sorry.
I don't know. You guys just saw Petey almost take a shot without cheers.
Yeah, party foul. How about cheers to the Vikings getting to play the Bills without Josh Allen, probably? Frauds.
Cheers, Petey.
Cannibal coming. Okay. All right, let's get ready to start today's show, though. If you have not already liked today's video, we got to bump those numbers up. That way more Browns fans can get in the chat and join the party we are having here. We had a super chat coming from Ryan. We'll throw that on screen in just a moment. Ryan, Chubb versus Chubb. The strongest Chubb will live. That's what she said. I think you just have to start the response with that. But yeah, Bradley Chubb versus Nick Chubb, which I can't remember if that's happened because Bradley Chubb has been injured. Like last year when the Browns and Broncos played, Bradley Chubb was not there. So I'm trying to remember before that if Bradley Chubb... I can't really ever remember. Maybe I'm dumb right now. Am I having a dumb brain moment? All right. We have Super Chat coming in from Josh, and then we're going to start today's show kind of diving into the latest news and rumors. Josh, what's up? We will have double trouble this weekend versus Miami. Yep. This is going to be a great weekend for, like, Adam Schefter on Twitter thinking he's funny. When Adam Schefter makes there are 2 Chubbs on the field, that's when the joke is dead. That is when it's, all right, it's not funny anymore. Adam Schefter, Ian Rappaport actually will definitely kill it. Schefter will shoot it in the head. Rappaport will bury it. The moment those 2 tweet about it, it's over with. We're done. We're moving on. His rookie year, okay, I thought maybe 2018. Yeah, that makes sense. Forgot about that. Okay. Are we ready to jump into some live news and rumors with this? What's your confidence level in the Browns defense versus Miami? I think it's very peculiar, or not peculiar. I think it's very bizarro world, Jerry Seinfeld, that the Browns defense has played their best football against the 2 toughest quarterbacks they've played this year, Lamar and Burrow. Maybe they just rise up to the occasion, and they need it this week going up against this Dolphins team. All right, here's what we got coming up on today's show. We got the latest news and rumors for you guys, plus schedule prediction after the bye. So I'm going to run through the last 9 games of the season and start handing out some wins and losses. It's always kind of cheesy and corny to do that because you have no idea who's going to be playing in a couple of weeks. But as football fans, there's nothing more poetic than seeing a schedule with a win next to it. You know what I mean? That is just guys being dudes and just win, loss, win. Like, that is football fandom at its peak. Even though you have no idea who the starting quarterback could be that week in 14 or 15. There's nothing better than a good old schedule prediction. All right, Patrick, are we ready on the 1s and 2s?
Ready.
Brown Tiger, we're going to save the super chat for the end of this kind of news and rumors roundup. So don't go anywhere. Don't worry, we're not forgetting about you. But let's do this thing. Let's jump into the latest. Do you think we have players to significantly slow down Hill and Waddle? Yeah, let's throw that in here. Look. We'll do it after right here. Do after this. After this right here. Yeah. Put it there. Okay. Brown Tiger, you're about to make the video with that super chat. So thank you very much. Okay. We ready to do this, guys? Let's jump into the latest Browns news and rumors. Welcome into the Cleveland Browns Report by Chat Sports. Matthew Peterson here with you all during our live show every Thursday at 4 Eastern. Make sure to tune in next week if you are watching this later. But on today's show, we're rounding up the latest news and rumors, and we are doing it with our Bernie heads here. Scale of believability, 0 Bernie heads on a story. That's fake news. Disregard it. Not going to happen. All the way to 4 Bernie heads, which is Believeland. Take it to the bank. It is a fact. So, the first segment on today's show, Denzel Ward. Is him returning to the lineup? Is that big? Is that huge news for the Browns? You betcha. That's 4 Bernie heads right there, guys. Denzel Ward returning to the Browns is huge. Not because he has been a top 5 corner they have sorely missed, but because they need every bit of ammo and boots on the ground when you go up against Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. So Jake Trotter from ESPN Cleveland tweeting out that Denzel Ward saying on whether he'll play Sunday in Miami. Yes, sir. Remember, Ward has missed the last 3 games, 4 weeks with the bye due to a concussion he suffered against the Chargers. So they have sorely missed Denzel Ward, sort of, right? Because anytime you lose a star player, it always feels like their absence is a huge impact. But Martin Emerson has done a fantastic job kind of stepping up into a bigger role. Greg Newsome has also turned his play around here. Now, I really want to share this tweet from Cameron Justice with you guys here. Browns' Denzel Ward said he did things like spending time in a hyperbaric chamber and doing light therapy to take care of his brain following his concussion. So, clearly Denzel Ward doing everything he can to get back on the field, which I'm not going to say names, but there are some players and teams out there that don't go that way. Look at the Las Vegas Raiders, who just put 2 players on IR and they're punting on the year. I said it. All right, Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle this year are great. I mean, Tyreek Hill, over 1,000 yards, and this is before Week 10. He had 1,200 yards all of last year, and he played every game last year. He's going to get over 2,000 yards this year. Jalen Waddle, I mean, if there wasn't Tyreek Hill there, we would probably talk more about him, but because he's second fiddle, his 812 yards this year and 6 touchdowns, which, by the way, those yards, that's 5th best in the NFL, sort of gets forgotten about. Which brings me to what Brown Tiger, one of the MVPs here at the channel, super chatted about, saying, do you think we have the players to significantly slow down Hill and Waddle? I really like what Brown Tiger points out here with players. It's not on Denzel Ward. Denzel Ward is not going to shadow Tyreek Hill. The Dolphins do a great job of moving Hill all over the offense. They'll put him in the slot. They'll put him outside the numbers. They'll put him in the backfield. When he bounces around like that, you're going to have linebackers to safeties to corners, everyone getting a piece of the pie in what is the challenge of covering Tyreek Hill. And then there's this guy named Jalen Waddle too. Now, Denzel Ward is going to have the opportunity to really redeem himself after a bad start to the season. Pro Football Focus has him ranked 110th. Listen, you don't have to live or die by PFF, but PFF, it gives you a good benchmark of where some players usually stand in the pecking order. And Denzel Ward, let's call it how it is, has not had a good season. An overall grade of 39.8. Run defense, 41.5. His coverage grade, 43.2. Denzel Ward has been underwhelming and disappointing so far this season. But here's the beauty, guys. He's got the ultimate stage in front of him to turn this season around and save it with a big game against Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, and the Dolphins. Listen, all of Denzel Ward's missed snaps and underwhelming play through the first couple of weeks of the season, my eyes will get washed away if I see Tyreek Hill has 3 grabs for 45 yards and no touchdowns. So Denzel Ward, he's ready for the challenge. When you're a top 5 paid corner, you expect to be able to shut down top 5 paid wide receivers. That's why they gave you $100 million, Denzel. And I have belief and I have faith that 21 will step up to the challenge and come through. But what's your confidence level in the Browns defense against Miami? Use a scale of 1 to 10 for me to let me know where you're at for the Browns defense against this really, really good Dolphins offense. All right, next story we're going to talk on today's show is this the biggest game yet for Myles Garrett? I'm giving it 4 Bernie heads, back-to-back 4 Bernie heads. And I'm going to tell you why Myles Garrett absolutely has to have the biggest game of his season so far. But first, Established Titles, our brand new sponsor, I got to tell you about. So today's Browns Report is sponsored by Established Titles. Established Titles is a fun and novel way to help preserve the natural woodlands of Scotland while helping global reforestation efforts. It is a project based on a historic Scottish custom where landowners are referred to as lairds or lords and ladies in English. Title packs give you at least 1 square foot of dedicated land with a unique plot number on a private estate in Edelston, Scotland, and an official certificate with a crest. We plant a tree with every order and work with global charities, 1 tree planted, and trees for the future to support global reforestation efforts. You can officially include the title Lord or Lady on your credit card, plane tickets, dating profiles, etc. It makes a great last-minute gift. The first 200 people purchasing a title pack using my link will effectively be next to my plot within a few minutes of walking distance. depending on how many of you want to become a lord or a lady, we can build our own little Browns Report kingdom. It makes an amazing last-minute gift. Established Titles is actually running a massive early Black Friday sale right now with discounts up to 80% off. Plus, if you use code CHAT at checkout, you get an additional 10% off. Go to establishedtitles.com/chat to get your gifts now and help support the channel. That link for everyone I have in the comments and the description of today's show. Let's get back to Myles Garrett having to have the best game of his season thus far, because he is going up against Tua Tagovailoa, who's got 69% nice completion percentage this year, nearly 2,000 yards, 15 touchdowns to 3 interceptions, and he's missed some games this year. Remember that. So he's put up big numbers, and honestly, he'd be much more in MVP contention if not for the concussions. But here's why Myles Garrett has to have the biggest game of his career. This is Tua's passing chart. Look where all the green is for the most part. Downfield. I know we love to say Tua can't throw the deep ball. That's a bit of a fallacy in my opinion. So the Browns defense, they're going to need to have guys in coverage to defend downfield passes. And because of that, the Browns likely will only be able to rush 4. These 4 specifically. Myles Garrett, Jordan Elliott, Taven Bryan, and Jadeveon Clowney. So it is up to these 4 to get after Tua, to break up his perfect, number 1 passing rating when he has a clean pocket. So the Dolphins, they love to throw over the middle of the field, which means the Browns, they can't really afford to blitz linebackers. They need those linebackers in coverage. I know we love to bitch and moan about Joe Woods' zone defense, but this is the type of game where nice linebacker sitting in a zone defense over the middle, spying on the quarterback, is going to do great things for Cleveland. But if those 4 can't get after Tua, well, then Joe Woods left with no option than to start sending the house, start blitzing linebackers. And that's when Tua and Tyreek Hill, well, Tyreek Hill is not just a deep threat. He's a guy that can take 10 yards into 50. So Jadeveon Clowney and Myles Garrett. These are the 2 guys I am calling on to have the best game so far of the year. No pressure or anything. Clowney, we'll talk about it more in detail in just a second. But Jadeveon Clowney and Myles Garrett, they are the 1-2 punch of this front 4. And they have got to carry the weight because we all know Jordan Elliott and Taven Bryan, they're not going to go off for 2.5 sacks. Now, Jadeveon Clowney has missed some time this year, 3 games altogether due to a high ankle sprain. But the last 2 weeks, we've seen him ramp up his snaps. Against the Ravens in Week 7, he had 23 snaps, which was good for 36%. But then against the Bengals the next week, 36 snaps, 13 more for 68%. His season-high snap percentage, I think, was 84 in Week 1 against the Panthers. Hopefully, we can turn 68 closer into 75 here. All right, speaking of the Dolphins, we've got our own Dolphins channel here at Chat Sports. In fact, our Dolphins host, Will Scott, wants to dress me up in a Dolphin costume if the Dolphins win. So help me out by embarrassing his little Miami Dolphins YouTube channel because we are doing a race to 100 subs starting today. Everyone's at 0. Let's blow them out of the water. Dog Pound, calling on you guys. Let's go Browns and let's subscribe. All right, third and final story coming up here. David Njoku. Is he playing? 2 Bernie heads. The fact that we're having this conversation sort of blows my mind. For a guy in Week 7 who suffered an ankle sprain, was supposed to be out 2 to 5 weeks, and he wanted to play as soon as 7 days later against the Bengals. So give credit to Njoku for pushing through and doing everything he can to play as soon as possible. Now, here's what Mary Kay tweeted out when Kevin Stefanski was asked about Njoku playing. Kevin Stefanski doesn't know if David Njoku will be able to play, but I wouldn't rule him out. This might be one of those game time decisions where ultimately he walks on the field and it's not feeling 100%. And that's fine. You don't have to push it because Njoku, getting him back would be huge for this team. I mean, he was the second leader in targets before he got hurt. With 42, tied with Donovan Peoples-Jones. 418 yards. He was having the best year of his career. And I don't want to see him come back a little bit too early, that ankle not be right. And then that sort of just sets the rest of the season in limbo. I mean, we kind of learned from Clowney. Clowney came back, wasn't ready, went back and missed the next 2 weeks. So don't push an ankle injury. I understand this has must-win feels to it. But the Browns, they beat the Bengals without David. I think they could potentially manage to knock off the Dolphins without his services too. All right, other injury news to quickly get on here on Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Joe Woods, the defensive coordinator, saying he's rehabbing, but it's one of those day-to-day things. It's a bummer to see JOK miss some time last year with a knee injury, and here it is again this year with a knee injury. He missed the Bengals game, had the bye. Hopefully, if he's not able to go this week, the following week against the Bills, when you need all hands on deck, 3 weeks off, hopefully that's enough for 28 to get back onto the field. I predict the score for me, everyone. Browns, Dolphins. Who you got? Let me know. I am crazy in the head. I am a bit delusional, but I'm all in on the Browns, baby. I think they're back. 33-28. They did it against the Bengals. They had the bye. Kevin Stefanski has never lost coming off the bye. Think about this for a second. Think about the 5-year-olds walking around Cleveland who have no idea what it's like to lose after a bye. It's been that long. I can't even remember it. It's going to be 3-0. The Brownies are going to win. The Cleveland Browns are going to beat the Dolphins. They're going to get, clap it up. Everyone clap it up right now for the Browns. They're going to get to 4-5 and have a tough test against the Bills. But if it's Case Keenum, I'm sinking my teeth into this team going all the way to the Super Bowl. Predict the score for me. Browns, Dolphins, let me know. Oh, we have some Dolphins fans in the chat? Oh, hell no. Hambone, what's up? 31-28 Browns. I love it. Joshua Miller, 26-23 Browns with a Yorker. I love it, Josh. Let's see here. Fins for the win. Ryan, Browns, blowout. Delusional. No, not delusional. Even though I called myself delusional. I can only call myself delusional. 21-17 Browns from Gregory. Shaylin's just saying Browns. We don't have the update. Just Browns. Maybe like 3-0, you know? Yeah, some good old 1940s football right there. Okay, Chubb rushes for 2 touchdowns, catches 1. Browns 35, Dolphins 13 from Nicholas. Listen, Nick Chubb already has 10 touchdowns on the ground this year. Don't mind adding a couple more to that. Help him get to 20. Last one to do that, like I mentioned earlier in the live show, LT, who happened to win the MVP that season. Tell me it can't happen. All right, we got a super chat menu for you guys today. $2. It's a Beers Cheers / a shout out. Get on screen. Get your take across to everyone watching. $5. It is the fan favorite dog bowl. We drink out of the dog bowl. Woof, woof. $10. We get the fireball shots out. Our mini little shot glasses because two has little hands. $40. A beer shotgun race. Those are best saved for the post-game party we have here at the channel. They are fun. Patrick and I are... We are, I think, even in the record book, too. Is it 2-1-1? We had a tie. You won, and then I won 2, I think. Oh, I gave the tie to you. So it's 2-2, 2-1, something like that. $46, by the way, in total. You get to join our Dog Pound Wall of Fame, the MVPs of the channel. I do 1946 for the Browns, so $46 or more in Super Chats. Your name gets added to the Dog Pound, like so many of you have already been so far. So if you want to join history at YouTube, I mean, you'll basically be a part of Silicon Valley. You would work for Elon Musk if you're on the Dog Pound. I think that's the way it works. All right. Jalen, I want to do the beer shotgun night up. This is, first off, we are paid professionals at this. This is what we went to college for, was YouTube and beer shotguns. So it's not for, it's like the Baylor in the office. Michael, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, right. If there's an emergency, no, Michael. Okay. Matthew Hancock, good to see you from across the pond. Frank, what's up? Browns defense stays loose, and Myles will dance the thriller again. 27-24 Browns. I love it. I love it, guys. I love it, guys. We had some super chats fly in, I feel like, during that cut. Okay, let's attend the super chats that we got during the middle of that news and rumors roundup for you guys here. No one gets forgotten about, including Brown Tiger. But Ryan hopped off live for a few minutes, 2x speed time to catch up. I love it, Ryan. That is some good thinking right there. Cheers to you, Ryan. Oh, Michael Warnecki. Let's go. Soul Train, I rave this weekend, but go Browns, get a win. I think Soul Train is 2-0 when he goes to raves. So we got to start just sending him to raves. I don't care where they are in the country. If there's rave in Alaska, Soul Train, bring your jacket, buddy.
Where are you going, Soul Train? Comment below. What rave are you going to? I'm curious.
I've never been to a rave. Look at me. Do I look like anyone that would feel? I would wear my polo to a rave. I would not last more than 5 minutes at a rave. Michael Warnecki with a 10-piecer. That's some more fireball shots. Michael, thank you so much. $20 so far today. That's the MVP so far, guys. Michael Warnecki, racing out to a good start. It's like Mario Kart. Who's got the blue shell to throw from last?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To blow up Michael. Well, we're not going to blow up Michael.
Where's it red? No, it's
the blue one.
Yeah, it's blue shell.
It's the blue one from the back. Okay. While you pour that, let me think of a good cheers for us before we jump into.
Yeah, that last
By the way, the next segment, I'm burying the lead, Patrick. Schedule prediction. The rest of the season. Go game by game. Give out some wins and some losses here. With that being said, we are going to cheers to. You know what? People are going to laugh at me. They're going to scoff at me. Cheers to Thursday Night Football. I know it's not a good matchup tonight. Falcons-Panthers.
Okay.
If you don't watch this game, which is no shame if you don't, save it for February. Save it for February 24th when you have nothing to do and you're like, I really don't even remember who won this game.
Yes.
Then you will think Thursday Night Football.
Okay.
Cheers to Thursday Night Football.
Cheers to Thursday Night Football.
Cannonball coming.
Oh, Soul Train, you're going to EDC Orlando. That's fun, man.
Oh, speaking of Thursday Night Football, you guys can help me figure out what Shay and I are going to do for... Patrick's going to the movies tonight to watch Black Panther 2.
I am.
I'm not a Marvel guy. Ryan and Soul Train at the same time.
Back to back.
I kind of want to go with Dave & Buster's to watch Thursday Night Football tonight.
Oh, that'd be so much fun. I bet,
Patrick, you missed out. I kind of want to go to some Buster's. Let's go to Buster's, baby. Ryan, PD's whole closet is polos. Yeah. PD's whole closet is polos and brown jerseys.
Keep it simple.
I am a very simple man.
What else
Christmas is very easy for my loved ones. I just get more polos, pretty much. You'll see me. The 26th, I'll have a new polo on. Okay. Although the Browns play the 26th. So the 27th, new polo season. All right, Soul Train, what's up? I'll be at the EDC Orlando, so I'll find out Monday. What does he find out Monday?
The result of the game, maybe?
It's a long rave.
It is. Well, yeah.
Soul Train's
It's going on a trip.
Soul Train's like a guy in the 70s. Like, well, like you gotta look at the newspaper the next day to find out who won the other.
That is kind of sweet, though.
Yeah.
Have a good trip, Soul Train.
Brown Tiger, what's up? Unfortunately, as a dejected Clemson fan, I feel your Vols' pain. But as a team that faced Tua turn the ball over, the more pressure you give, worse he is. Yes, but Tyreek Hill is a cheat code because he just has to get it out to him. Okay, a couple things. There's an idea of like Tyreek Hill is just, he runs a go route, he runs deep, and you just bomb it to him. No, Tyreek Hill does a lot of damage of taking 10 yards and turning it into 40 yards after the catch. So he does everything. There's no thing that Tyreek Hill is short at other than being like a red zone jump ball target.
Fun fact, Tyreek Hill, ran one go route, completed one go route all last year with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Big brain, Petey.
Big brain.
Big brain.
Now, I'm sorry, Brown Tiger. I knew Clemson was losing to Notre Dame a mile away. Right? They just were getting by way too close against some opponents. Notre Dame on the road. The Irish need to step up and get a big statement win. I think if Tennessee wins out 11-1, they're in the college football playoff. I do believe so. If your one loss is to Georgia and you have the most AP or CFP top 25 wins, which they do with Bama, LSU, Pitt and Florida aren't right now, but they can work their way in there. So I'm optimistic. Okay. Cheers, guys.
Oh, yeah, Soul Train. Starting tonight to Monday morning. Be safe, bro. Have a good time, though.
Appreciate it, Soul Train. Okay. Are we ready to jump into a schedule prediction video? I think we're ready. So, here's what I'm going to say right now. This is for, if you watch the live shows, you are, my opinion, MVP, whatever, fill in the blank you want to use. Schedule predictions are always a little bit goofy because you don't know who's playing quarterback, right? Josh Allen could be out for the rest of the year, and that's going to wildly change all that kind of stuff. But I do think it's fun to go, as a whole, they'll win a couple of those games, right? Where you might move the wins and losses around, but I think this is a good snapshot of what to expect. Okay.
TD, I'm not starting.
You're not starting?
We need 5 more likes.
We need 5 more likes from Patrick.
5 more likes.
Over 100 people watching, only 25 likes. Let's get to 30 likes. Let's go. We get 5 more likes. I'll drink out of the dog bowl for free.
Let's get
5 likes. 5 likes. We're 4 away. 4 likes away.
2 away.
2 away? 1 away.
1 away.
Who's gonna do it?
Right.
There it is. Okay. There we go.
Now we can start the cut. There we can go.
Okay. Dog bowl for the people. How bad is it that I just saw Josh put in if Jay Allen, and I thought of Jared Allen immediately? I don't know why my brain went that direction. Yeah. 69. What a legend. Where did he go to college again? Where did Jared Allen go to college? First one to get it, we can shout out. Where did Jared Allen go to college? Are we dumb?
I will be shocked if anybody gets it.
I was just thinking, I have no idea where Jared Allen went to college.
I will be shocked. I think I might just have to say it.
We'll give it like 10 seconds or so.
Jared Allen's college.
Ready? Get it. Is anyone going to get it? Is anyone going to get it? Okay, Patrick, give it to us.
Idaho State.
Oh, I was never getting that.
Oh, never mind.
ECO, yeah.
ESO, okay.
Yeah, ESO HD Idaho.
Okay.
Idaho State, which one's the Vandals are Idaho State?
They are
in Moscow, Idaho, I think.
No, it's Benny the Bengal.
Okay, then University of Idaho is the Vandals.
Yes.
Here we go. That's enough Idaho chatter for one live show today. Shout out to Idaho. We just got them a whole bunch of tourism. All right, let's go talk about schedule prediction, guys. What's going on, everyone? Welcome into the Cleveland Browns Report by Chat Sports. Matthew Peterson here with you guys today, running through a complete schedule prediction post-bye week for the Browns. We'll go game by game, and I will give you guys my wins and losses. Now, these types of videos are always kind of fun, a little bit gaggy, because we have no idea who's going to be playing in a couple weeks. Things like injuries dramatically change stuff. But I do think it's a fun little thing to look at and go, all right, where are the wins and where are the losses? So let's start by looking at the remaining schedule. Dolphins, Bills, and Bucks with Jacoby Brissett. I'm going to be biased and say if the Browns want any playoff hopes, they have to go 2-1 in that stretch. They have to give Deshaun Watson a team with 5 wins. And then when Watson returns for the Texans game, he's got the Bengals, the Ravens, the Saints, the Commanders, and the Steelers to round out the rest of the season. So with that, my first schedule prediction, the Dolphins week 10, give me a win. Give it to me. Browns knock off the Dolphins. Miami's got a bit of a belly full syndrome right now. They had a close win against the Bears last week in Chicago. This time, I think the Browns rally after having a rough start to the season, pick up their first back-to-back win of the season. Kevin Stefanski improves to 3-0 off the bye. I just think with the Browns defense finally starting to look like the defense we were all waiting to see, it could be a great moment coming off the bye, getting a little bit healthy. Jacoby Brissett, revenge game. Just putting it out there. Now, we're going to have a Browns-Dolphins watch party here at the channel. If you have not joined us for a watch party yet this year, I promise you, you are missing out. So unless you're going to be at Hard Rock Stadium, and even if you're there, I've had people tune in from First Energy, believe it or not. So make sure you are rocking and rolling with us during our watch party for this game. Guarantee you have a good time. If the Browns are winning, you better come join us. All right, let's move on here. Schedule prediction for the Bills game now. I got to give a loss here. I can't have the Browns go undefeated, right? I got to have some head on my shoulders right now. Now, it's very difficult to say what the outcome of this game will be without knowing the quarterback of this game, okay? Adam Schefter, we've all heard that Josh Allen is dealing with a UCL injury. Now, he did not practice today. Now, we're recording this during our live show on Thursday, so maybe when you're watching this, you've got some more up-to-date information on his status for this Sunday against the Vikings. But if Josh Allen can't go this week and it bleeds into next week, it's a revenge game for Case Keenum. The Browns traded Keenum away, remember, to get like a 7th-round pick because they did not have any aspirations of having him be the starting quarterback for a good chunk of the season before they even knew the Watson suspension. But pick a quarterback for me. Would you rather have Jacoby Brissett or Case Keenum? I mean, imagine if the Browns never traded Keenum and he was the quarterback for 12 games this season. I wonder how different things could be. Brissett, in my opinion, like, of all the quarterbacks who went to a new team this offseason, I think Brissett's been the best of them. He's been better than Matt Ryan. He's been better than Carson Wentz, Baker Mayfield. Russell Wilson has been underwhelming. But you can really make the argument that Jacoby Brissett has been the best quarterback addition by any team so far this year. And when Deshaun Watson returns, the Browns might have the number 1 and the number 2 QB additions in one offseason. And you may get 3 by moving on from Baker. All right, let's move on to the next schedule prediction. So after a win against Miami and a loss against the Bills, they return home against the Bucs, and they get a win, baby. The Bucs are just bad. Can we just call it what it is right now? The Bucs are bad at football. They are lucky to have picked up a win last week. The Rams choked it away, going big cover defense and prevent defense at the end. And Tom Brady pulled off a vintage Tom Brady drive. But do not let that cloud what was an awful previous 59 minutes of football for Tampa Bay. The Bucs offense right now is 25th in the NFL in scoring, 18 points per game. They still have guys like Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. They're not all hurt or something. Usually that happens when they're all injured. They've had some injuries here or there, but for the most part, the usual suspects have all been healthy this year for Tampa. Now, their defense is still rock solid, 5th in the NFL. But for the Browns, they've had no problem kind of knifing through defenses. They average 25 points per game themselves. So this will just come down to the Browns' defense not letting Tom Brady run all over them. And if this season continues the way it is, maybe we finally do find when Tom Brady is just, his time is done. Time for him to graduate and go play in the senior league. All right, next game here. The Texans game. Deshaun Watson returns. It's a win. I am a little bit nervous, to be honest with you guys, because we have had a run of revenge games for quarterbacks not go to plan. Remember week 1, Russell Wilson returning to Seattle? That was a loss. Baker against his old team, of course, a loss. Joe Flacco, week 1 against the Ravens with the Jets. That was a loss. So quarterbacks have not gotten revenge, but the Texans look like the worst team in football. They're going to be the first pick in the draft. The Browns better clown Houston with Watson back. All right, let's move on to the next game, and that is the Cincinnati Bengals, this time on the road. Deshaun Watson's second game. I'm going to make it a loss. I hate myself for doing this, but I do have to call it how I see it. And I do think the Bengals will get a little bit frisky, we like to say here at the channel down the stretch, and they could pull off a game where they ruin Stefanski's perfect streak against the Browns, and at home, Joe Burrow gets his revenge. All right, what about the Ravens game, though? Call it a win. Call it a win for the Browns against the Ravens. These two teams, the Browns and the Ravens, they've had some close battles the last couple of years, and it's really come down to, a lot of times, the home team. Remember last year, there went Browns against the Ravens, bye against the Ravens, home then away. Browns won the second time at home, mostly against Huntley, but nevertheless, I think the Browns can take care of business splitting these two key divisional matchups. All right, speaking of the AFC North, which team do you hate the most? Is it the Ravens, the Bengals, or the Steelers? I love this division because a lot of other divisions, say the NFC West, like Seahawks and Cardinals fans, they don't care about each other. Texans fans don't hate the Titans or stuff like that. But in the AFC North, it's a dogfight. It really is. It is who's going to, like, you see me, look at the other guy type of fight. So let me know which team you hate the most in the AFC North. All right, let's revisit our schedule predictions now. Moving on to the Saints game on Saturday, right after Christmas or right before Christmas. Week 16, give me a win. This was a game before the season started I was concerned about because I thought the Saints would be good. The Saints, like the Bucs, they're just bad. So this better be a win at home for Cleveland, who has struggled at home this season. Losses against the Chargers and the Patriots and the Jets, but hopefully they can snap back and pick up a nice win in front of the fans going into Christmas. Week 17 at the Commanders, win, but I'm nervous. This gives me major trap game vibes, right? This is a game where Taylor Heineke gets the team riled up, and he puts on a late win to maybe buy himself an extra year of contention to be Washington's quarterback. I am nervous about this game. I want that on the record now. I was nervous about the Falcons game back in August, and we saw why. This is the Falcons game of the second half of the season. Hopefully, it's a different result. All right, before we get any further, I got to tell you all about BetUS. Our sportsbook partner has a great deposit bonus for new users. When you go to chatsports.com/bet, use promo code Browns125, you're going to get a 125% deposit bonus when you use promo code Browns125. So if you want to put some money down, put your money where your mouth is, bet on the Browns to win the AFC North. Pretty good odds right now. Make sure you make all of your picks over at BetUS. All right, moving along here, Week 18 to round out the schedule. Before I even say win or loss, let's look what we've done so far. This team is currently 3-5. I have a win against the Dolphins, 4-5. A loss against the Bills, 4-6. Bucks win makes it 5-6. Texans win makes it 6-6. Bengals loss makes it 6-7. Ravens win 7-7. Saints win 8-7. First time above 500 since Week 1. A Week 17 win makes it 9-7, and they go 10-7, baby. Give it to me against the Steelers on the road to cement the worst season under Mike Tomlin's supervision in Pittsburgh. The Cleveland Browns go 10-7 to round out the year. Now, I do have to be a tiny bit of a rain cloud on our party right now and go, the Browns have lost the tiebreakers to the Chargers, which look like they will be a wild card team. The Chiefs are going to win the division. The Jets, who look like a wild card team. The Bills probably win the division. The Patriots, who all of a sudden have some life after a baddish stretch after the Browns win. The Dolphins, TBD. The Bills, TBD. So it looks like there are 3 playoff teams in the AFC East right now. 4 playoff teams. All 4 teams are playoff caliber teams. And the Browns right now have tiebreakers over none of them. They need to get one against Miami this week. All right, what is your end of the season record prediction? Let me know in the comments section. I am right there on the line of 9-8, 10-7. Ultimately, I pushed over to 10-7 for some good vibes. So I've got the Browns finishing 10-7. I don't know if that's enough to make the playoffs. The Dolphins were a team that won 10 games and missed the playoffs. It happens. It happens all the time. Not all the time. Once every 2 or 3 years. I hope that's not the case this year. But losing those tiebreakers to those key teams, like that Jets game, might be something we think about for a long time. All offseason long of just damn onside kick and Grant Delpit in coverage. All right, what is your end of the season record prediction? Let me know. 10-7, 9-8, 9-8. I started with 9-8, but I thought there's no fun in 9-8. Let's find a win. Let's find one. Let's bury one up here. Captain Nog with a $10 super. Let's go, Captain. Sorry I missed that epic live last Thursday, but I'm here today. Let's go, Browns. Captain Nog, we missed you last week. It was epic. I mean, it was one for the ages. Afterwards, producer Patrick, my girlfriend, and I, we went to a steakhouse. We balled out like kings and queens. After a long, hard day's work at the office, it was well-deserved.
But that's shots.
We have shots. I'm not sure if we're going to get to steakhouse level tonight, but last week will be something I treasure for a long time. It was so much fun, guys.
Awesome.
It was awesome. It was awesome.
Thanks to you guys, I tried escargot. Escargot for the first time.
You tried escargot, which, if you don't know, someone spoil it for everyone else in the chat. And you haven't never tried calamari before.
No.
That blew my mind. Yeah. Okay.
Calamari's pretty solid.
Yeah. All right. We're going to cheers to... Let's cheers to... Oh, I got a good one.
All right.
Let's cheers to Thanksgiving football coming up.
Love it.
3 games in one day.
Love it.
Cheers.
It's actually 3 pretty solid games this year.
Cannonball coming. Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, you're good. I was just saying, I like the slate this year.
Yep. We have...
Lions early.
Lions early.
Hopefully Allen plays. If he doesn't play, that game sucks.
Jared Goff versus Case Keenum. Eyeballs, baby.
Awful. And then it's Giants, Cowboys.
Okay.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
And then
especially those two teams being good.
Patriots Vikings, obviously for me for the nightcap. I love it. But
I like it. I like it.
Entertaining.
I like it. We've had some stinkers of Thursday night games too for a little bit there.
Yeah.
So
Especially
last year,
tonight.
Raiders Cowboys was an awesome game.
That was
I remember
awesome.
that. Yep. And then there was Bears Lions. I'm pretty sure.
I cashed in Deshaun Jackson first touchdown last year in that game.
There we go. Love it. All right. We got a mailbag coming up here, guys. So get your questions in. Oh, we got a super chat from Ryan. Here we go. Edit the record books. Time for round 2. Is Ryan talking about this show? I mean, we're at $70 in super chats. Can we get to 100 shotgun race after the mailbag?
Yeah.
We're $30 away from doing the Browns Report Vintage Shotgun Race. So $30, group effort, or one person can put the cape on and do it by themselves. $100 in super chats. We will do a shotgun race. $30 away. Ryan, thank you for the super chat. And then Matthew Hancock, one of the biggest UK Browns fans out there. Always a pleasure. Got a feeling we are going to blow the Fins out the park. 40-plus points. Heard it here first. I love it, Matthew. I love it. I love it, baby. The Browns offense, I know, like, it sounds weird to say they can put up points. They are the 7th best scoring offense in football. Why can't they pop off? Yeah. 25 points per game. And that one outlier, which really sinks them, was the Patriots game where they scored just 13 or 15 points. If they just put up 20 or so, you know what I mean? Like they usually do, even a little bit below average, they're right there top 5.
One thing I do love about Browns fans, only fan base that's asked their team to run the ball more. It's just a gritty fan base.
You are right.
I love
Great
it.
take, Patrick.
But I think that's a compliment. Like, I love it. Like, you guys love...
Captain Nog! Whoa!
Listen, if you guys want to be great today, we can be great.
Captain Nog woke up and he chose violence today.
Violence!
Let's go! I agree.
Violence.
Round 2. Captain Nog's already an MVP, so we can't add him to that. Here's what I can do for you, Captain Nog. I extended this offer last time, or on last week's show, and you missed it. I'm sending out Christmas cards, and hey, I underpriced last time, and Shaylin, if you're still watching, my girlfriend did not appreciate. Evidently, Christmas cards are expensive. I didn't know that, and I got in trouble. And was like, "Do you think we just have unlimited Christmas cards?" So you will get a Christmas card from me if you super chat $75 or more dollars. Captain Nog is at 60 right now, I think. So he's like a 10-piecer away. They're expensive. So 75 Captain Nog, you can get a Christmas card if you'd like. But let's do the shotgun race before the mailbag.
Gonna do it? All right, let's do it.
Should we do it before the mailbag or after the mailbag? Let's do it after the mailbag.
After? Okay.
Yeah, let's do it after
We'll
the
do it
mailbag.
after. We'll do
I
it
want to do a
after.
shotgun race and then do a mailbag. So Captain Nog, don't go anywhere. We're going to do a mailbag. Hashtag Browns or super chat to get your question on screen. And then we will... Ryan, we haven't sent them out yet. You will get yours. What's up?
We also have some fun photos.
We do. We'll do
so
all that.
stick around.
Stick around. Stick around post mailbag. Oh, Josh, let's go. Let's go. Let's throw these supers on. This brings up a good point that Josh raises. Josh, well, first, Ryan, Ryan, you will get your Christmas card. We actually got them in the mail today, so we'll put it in the mail shortly. Cheers to Ryan.
Nice. Did they turn out pretty nice?
Ask Shay in the chat.
Shay, scale it 1 to 10.
Okay.
How are the Christmas cards?
Maybe stressed.
Oh!
Thomas Webb!
First ever super chat. Shout
Everyone
out
clap
the
it up for
face.
Thomas. Spam Thomas in the chat.
Let's go.
My contribution to the PD Browns Polo Shirt Fund, I mean, that's a charity that's like...
It is a crime you don't have one.
Well, here's the reason why. I am a big believer of if I want something and it's within 9 months of Christmas, I will wait.
Okay, yeah.
I am patient.
And I respect that.
And I will wait, and I will put it on my Christmas list and wait. Now, unfortunate that then I only have it for the last week of the season, but as God is my witness, I will wait.
Okay.
If I'm that close to Christmas. Okay, Josh, $5 super chat.
And our man Thomas with the FaZe logo. Shout out to Thomas Webb. He says first ever super chat. Let's get around to.
First ever super chat, so let's get around to Thomas. $10. That's some fireball shots for my boy Tom.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Power rank the Toms. Tom draft, you ready? I'll
Okay.
go first. Tom from Tom and Jerry. You're up.
Oh, I'm going.
We're drafting Toms.
Thomas Edison.
Thomas Jefferson. I got one. I got
Tom
one.
Brady.
Oh, good one.
Oh, there you go.
Another one. Greasy Flights here. Let's go, everyone.
Greasy.
Cheers, guys.
And then Thomas, another 10-piece.
Okay, no more drinking until after the mailbag. So all the super chats, you're not going to get lost. Don't worry.
Save
put
the
a
fun.
pin in that. Also, I see Fletcher is in the chat. Fletcher was public enemy number 1 last week. So
Yeah.
I think someone had a super chat for Fletcher. But Greasy Flight, happy Thanksgiving, my U.S. cousins. Canadian Thanksgiving it's on a Monday, is it not?
Really?
I should know this. I'm a Canadian citizen, and I don't know when my own Thanksgiving is. I think it's on a Monday. No, Canadian Thanksgiving is in October. It's in October. I think it's a Monday.
October
Oh, there it is, October 4th. Yep. Okay. I'll cheers to Greasy Flight and after the mailbag. Thomas Webb with another Brown Tiger! No chill!
We're not stopping.
Wow!
Cheers.
Bam! Woo!
And you know what's funny, guys? Normally other live shows, they'll come on before we go live. They'll be like, "Hey, let's have a super chat battle." After last week,
No one.
silence. They don't want to mess with us.
They don't want the dog pound. They don't want the dog pound.
Shout out to Thomas Webb.
Let's go.
Go
Legolas.
Phase up. I
Brown
can't do it
Tiger.
anymore.
I know. What is phase?
That's a sniping clan. Hey, I'm actually gonna get in my nerd. You know what? Hold on. Before you get in the Brown Tiger, Thomas Webb. If you're watching, I used to be in the clan called Obey Uprising. We had 400,000 subs on YouTube when I was in 8th grade. A little nerd moment. Thomas, if you know who Obey is, I used to be a member.
All right, back to
PD's like
English.
shocked
Brown
there.
Tiger. I know everyone says there's no way to keep Brissett after this year, but do you see a plausible way that we can keep him? I think he's already a perfect backup for Watson. I would really like to keep him. Brown Tiger, I will answer that question in the mailbag.
Yes.
Let's start the mailbag off with this question. That sound good? Brown Tiger, my best friend. Thank you very much. Thank you for the super chat. Okay. One moment.
Another one.
There we go. Ryan, really quickly. Then we got Thomas. Use hashtag Brown. Should we even have questions? You guys gotta ask questions here. I have to get a mailbag out of this. I wish I could just blast the mailbag into the sun and hang out with you guys.
Gregory H has us loaded with questions.
Oh, Gregory H.
And
then the super chats, and we should be good.
yeah, it's Gregory H and
Yeah.
Joshua. So
All right, start getting questions. Everyone ask one question.
ask
please.
questions.
Please
Ask
a
questions.
question. Ryan, Josh, Brown Tiger. Ryan, what's up? Fletcher week cool. Words flying last week. Yeah. I mean, I'll let you guys do it out on the chat. No censorship here. No censorship. No big tech censor at the Browns Report. Thomas Webb, no way you were in Obey. Oh, it is.
I told you.
Yeah, you guys.
In 8th grade, I was
you
in
wanna go
Obey.
Make out?
What?
You two want to go make out?
Hey, Thomas, me and you, bro. Me and you.
Okay. We got some questions coming in. Alex, I see your question. Put the hashtag next to the Browns. You got to make it like a sandwich. If there's a space, it won't work. As Gregory pointed out last week, our software cannot pull it. So, hashtag Browns. Carla, great to see your question in there. Thank you very much, Carla.
Oh!
Michael Warnecki!
P, we're just never going to get to this mailbag. I'm sorry. Michael!
Wow.
Come on, Mike!
Michael.
Come on, Mike!
Wow. Throw it on.
Come
Throw
on!
it on.
Come on!
Wow. Michael Warnecki. Let's go, Browns.
That's it.
Let's go, Browns. Let's go, Browns.
Come on, Mike!
Let's go.
Let's go.
Get Bernie on the show. He would drink you all under the table. I stopped reading after Get Bernie on the show. I wonder what Bernie... All right, you think Bernie Kosar knows that I use his heads on my show? I feel like there has been one person that's told
It's
him.
like, hey, you should
There's
check
this
this
YouTube
out.
channel that uses you with your head.
Yeah.
He just needs one person to be like, I saw this, someone sent it to me. I think he has to at this point.
Round 2.
If someone can relay, if we got someone in Bernie's camp, get him on the show. Michael, we will bring all these super chats back up for the after party. Yeah.
Gift card. Or Christmas card for Michael.
Christmas card. So, put my Twitter at the bottom, please.
Yeah.
Okay. So, this one is for Michael. Once you reach $75 in super chats, I'm going to mail you one of my Christmas cards. I only have a finite amount, so, like, now my uncle doesn't get one. That's fine by me. Sorry, Uncle Dave. Because he doesn't watch the show. Michael does. So, Michael, DM me on Twitter your address if you would like to get a Christmas card, and we will mail you one of our Christmas cards this year. So, if that is something you'd like, please follow me on Twitter, DM me, and we'll make it happen for you. Okay.
Shout out to Michael.
Everyone, clap it up for Michael. Everyone at your house, in your car, wherever, clap it up for Michael.
Come on, Mike.
Michael.
Come on, Mike.
Michael Warnecki.
He's putting it on the table.
Yes. Okay.
Ooh, Carla.
Carlo with some good questions. Let's jump into the mailbag. If you have a super chat, unless it is a question.
Ryan.
Ryan. Okay, well, we will throw Ryan's super chat on after the mailbag. Right now, Tom has got to be the MVP today. Yes, we're gonna catch up on all the supers. Let's get this mailbag done.
Yeah,
please,
let's get the work done.
Pause
we'll
on
party
the
after.
Pause on the supers for just 10 to 12 minutes while we answer the questions you guys have. The reason why I'm here today, honestly, but now it's just become a palooza. Okay, are we ready for a Cleveland Browns mailbag?
Oh, we're ready.
Okay. All right. I think we are ready to go. Here we go. Let's jump into a Cleveland Browns mailbag. Welcome into the Cleveland Browns Report. Matthew Peterson here during our live show every Thursday at 4 o'clock Eastern, answering the questions you guys have. So if you've got a question, want to be on the next mailbag, join us Thursdays at 4 Eastern. Now, this first question comes in via Super Chat from the Brown Tiger. I know everyone says that there is no way to keep Brissett after this year, but do you see a plausible way that we can keep him? I think he's already a perfect backup for Watson. I really would like to keep him. I would too. Brissett has played well enough to get a starting job elsewhere next year. He just has. Here's what's interesting. When Deshaun Watson returns, you have Brissett, Dobbs, and I know we all forgot, Kellen Mond on the active 53-man roster. He's not on the practice squad, guys. He's on the active 53. He's just been inactive every single game. So my guess is when Watson returns, whoever has not looked the best in practice so far between Mond and Dobbs will get released and then signed to the practice squad. Hopefully, Andrew Berry wants to say, the next day. I really don't see him keeping 4 QBs. My guess is he brought Kellen Mond in because he was thinking next year down the line, knowing we probably won't get Jacoby Brissett next year. So let's have Dobbs and Mond compete to be the backup for Watson next year. That is why Mond was brought in, and I think that's a big reason why to believe it probably won't be Jacoby Brissett returning next year, especially because Browns don't want to pay him, a backup quarterback, a ton of money. And Brissett, he'll find a place with a nice contract this upcoming year. I mean, the Panthers, the Colts, there are teams out there that are going to be QB needy, and if they don't get their guy in the draft, Brissett might be another bridge quarterback for them. Appreciate the super chat and the question, though, Brown Tiger. David Botner, yo, I assume we'll be playing a lot of zone with QB spy on defense. David, great question, and funny enough, we always bitch and moan about Joe Woods' zone defense, but I do think with Tyreek Hill, who is sort of the king of yards after the catch, it is important to keep the ball in front of you. And that's what zone defense often does, right? Don't let the man get behind you. Now, we have seen some improvement from this defense. Martin Emerson and Greg Newsome have really come to life the last couple of weeks. Getting Denzel Ward back is awesome. I don't know if I'm ready to get in bed with just man across the board on Waddle and Hill. That seems like you're asking for trouble, especially because, well, then you're probably doing a cover 2, and that means Grant Delpit and John Johnson are the last line of defense. Yikes. Don't like that idea. So I do see some more zone defense coming and a QB spy to make sure Tua stays in check in the pocket. But you need to put pressure on him. When Tua gets pressure, that's when he gets to crumble a little bit. Joshua Miller, next one up. So Josh asking this during a video we had the other day, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Question/topic for the live show. After half a season, what 3 players do we want to keep for 2023, and what 2 to 3 players should we move on or let go of? So, good question, Josh. I answered your question. What's that? Okay, so a couple players that could be moving on from and could be keeping here. So, moving on from, I got my notes right here. Moving on from John Johnson, Anthony Schwartz, and Demetric Felton. Those are 3 guys in my eyes that just don't seem like they have a spot on this roster next year. Johnson, you can save a lot of money from. Schwartz is a healthy scratch. Demetric Felton's role with special teams, he's bombed at it early in the year. He's probably done. Players to keep, Ethan Posick, the starting center. I don't think Nick Harris has a starting job when he returns, unfortunately for him. Posick has done well enough to be this team's starting center moving down the line. Harrison Bryant, I really like him. And then Taki, another guy on the last year of his rookie contract. I could absolutely see Taki getting re-signed and staying in Cleveland and starting to build a nice linebacker core with JOK. All right, Gregory H., you're next up on the show. I know Mary Kay said Kareem Hunt was probably going to be leaving Cleveland. Do you believe it'll happen during the season should the record tank? Well, Kareem Hunt's not leaving during the season, right? I think you're getting maybe a little mixed up of when the season's over and his contract is up, I don't see the Browns re-signing him. Maybe if he takes a major hometown discount, they will. But the way I look at it is it can go one of 2 ways. Kareem Hunt balls out. All right, he's going to command a decent amount of coin in the free agency market. Maybe Andrew Berry doesn't want to pony up for that. Kareem Hunt doesn't have a good end of the season. Kind of proves that Andrew Berry was right to not give him an extension when he demanded one or a trade back in August. So for those reasons, I don't really see an easy path for Hunt to return unless he just decides to take less money with Cleveland. And Andrew Berry goes, well, if that's the case, then yeah, we have a spot in our 53-man roster for you. All right, before we get to more questions, though, watch party coming up. Browns, Dolphins, we're back after the bye. And if you want to be a part of the best viewing experience for a Cleveland Browns football game, join us this Sunday. We get started 15 minutes before kickoff. Click on the thumbnail. I guarantee you'll have a good time. And if the Browns are winning, you better come join the watch party. Speaking of this game, predict the score. Browns, Dolphins. I want to hear everyone's score predictions watching right now. I'm all the way back in, guys. I'm that delusional, and I know it. And if you say you know it, it's different. But I'm back in, baby. I'm all the way in. I am driving the bus of Browns to the playoffs. Let me know your score predictions down below. All right, next question coming up comes in from Alex. Do you think Amari Cooper is a top 10 receiver? I think he is. Yeah. I'm not going to run through the top 10 receivers because there's a lot of good receivers in the NFL right now. Everyone wants to be a receiver. But Amari Cooper has put up phenomenal numbers. He has 4 games over 100 yards this season with a backup quarterback. I think Amari Cooper is still top 10. So, yeah, I would say Amari Cooper is probably closer to 10 than 1. Because you got guys like Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Cooper Kupp, Stephon Diggs. I mean, that quickly fills up the top 5. But I think Cooper's right there at 9 and 10. Gregory H. with another question on the show. If there's no prominent quarterback, I'd like to see a running back get it this year as far as MVP. I agree, Gregory, because the last 9 MVPs have been won by quarterbacks. Going back until Adrian Peterson won it in 2012. Now, when AP won it that year, he eclipsed 2,000 yards, which has been done since. Derrick Henry did it, for example. But every year, a quarterback has really taken off. Lamar, Mahomes, Rodgers. This year, it's early, and usually the MVP really puts on a late surge to solidify the award. But probably not going to be Josh Allen. He's got 8 interceptions this far into the season. That's a big number to win only halfway through. Mahomes is having a quietly, I don't even you can call it quiet, a very good season. He's probably the MVP frontrunner, but it does make for a nice change of pace. Maybe a running back wins it. Nick Chubb, 10 rushing touchdowns so far in the year. That puts him on pace to summit over 20. Last guy to do it, LaDainian Tomlinson in 06 with 28 rushing touchdowns, which is just crazy to think about. And he won the MVP that year. So if Nick Chubb gets it, 20-plus touchdowns, could make a good case. Another question coming in from Alex. I think Myles will force Tua's worst game. What do you think? Myles Garrett, in my eyes, has to have the best game of his season so far. Because the Browns playing against Miami, they can't afford to blitz linebackers when they need to sit in coverage. And they need to work on stopping Tua and Jalen Waddle. They need pressure from the front four. Myles Garrett, 7.5 sacks this year. I think he's got to have 2 sacks this game to really, or get a whole bunch of QB pressures and hits. Clowney needs to bring it too. This front four needs to get it done on their own without help from the linebackers, who will be way too busy shutting down the middle of the field. We're going to answer more questions for you guys in just a moment, so don't go anywhere. But BetUS, our sportsbook partner here at Chat Sports, that's a great deal for the dog pound. Head on over to chatsports.com/bet. Promo code Browns125. When you do, you'll get a 125% deposit bonus. Now, in layman's terms, let's say you put $100 in. Well, BetUS will match that 100, and then they'll give you an extra 25%. So $225 to play with. You want to bet on the Browns this week? Make all your picks at chatsports.com/bet. Promo code Browns125. Carla, what's up? You're next on the show. Who's your favorite now Browns player right now, and who's your second favorite NFL team? Carla asking some hard-hitting questions right there. Favorite player on the Browns right now? I always love to go the non-conventional route. So I will say, I don't want to say like Nick Chubb, because I think that's too easy. I love Donovan Peoples-Jones. I'll go DPJ, and I love JOK. The long last names, the hyphen, it just gets me. I don't know what to say. But I love those two guys. But like Nick Chubb, Myles Garrett, of course, they are awesome. But I just like going off the beaten path. Second favorite NFL teams really depends on who wins my bets. That's kind of the metric. I've got the Bears this week against the Lions, so I'll put the Bears down. How about that? All right, here we go. Next one up on the show, Thomas Webb. Browns to the Super Bowl if we beat Miami this week. Book your tickets to Glendale. It's that simple. The Browns beat the Dolphins. Not really. But the Browns beat the Dolphins. They're 4-6, getting ready for the Bills and the Bucks. 4-5, excuse me. They can finish 5-6 before Watson comes back. It's going to give them a fighting chance. And right now, after blown opportunities, especially against the Jets, the Falcons, and the Chargers, just won one of those 3 games, and you're 4-4 right now, and you go 6-5, 5-5, whatever, 5-6. I mean, just drives me bonkers what could have been. But yeah, Miami, big game this week to keep their playoff hopes alive. Green Marsh, you're next up on the show. Could you see Andrew Berry giving out any mid-season contract extensions? Good question, Mr. Green. No. Andrew Berry gave mid-season contract extensions last year to Teller and to Petonio, so he has done it before. I know everyone's going to be going, Kareem Hunt, right? That's a candidate. Listen, Kareem Hunt, if he plays out of his mind, I've never seen one get this late done in the year. It's usually a contract extension done late October, early November. As we get later in the year, Andrew Berry probably unlikely to do it. A long shot, and it probably won't happen, but Donovan Peoples-Jones, that's probably my best guess. DPJ, if I really had to pick a name, gun to my head. Now, DPJ is in his 3rd year, right? Rookie year 2020, 2021, 2022. So usually they get done in the 4th year of your rookie contract. So next year, I think I bet next year we could get a DPJ contract extension. I really doubt Andrew Berry lets him hit free agency, but I don't think it's probably going to happen mid-season. But good question, though. Thank you. Last question, as long as I get no super chats. Gregory H., I still sign Sue if he's in shape. Guys, it is time to put the pitchforks down. And Ndamukong Suh is not being signed by any NFL team, barring a run of injuries, right? It is just this late in the game. I just don't see a way Andrew Berry bringing him in right now. I also don't even really see Suh staying in shape. It's November. You're telling me this guy has been working out 5, 6, 7 days a week, waiting for the phone call this late in his NFL career? No. He's enjoying his, undeclared retirement so far. So I just don't see it happen. Appreciate the idea, though. We banged that drum for a while. It's time to put the sledgehammers down. The wall is staying up between Ndamukong Suh and going to Cleveland. Congrats, Gorbachev. You got us this time. All right, guys, let's have an after party. Let's talk football. Let's talk brownies. Let's go, everyone. Here we go. We got some super chats to attend to. I owe some drinks here, so let's just kind of run back a little bit. You know what I mean? I want to. Brown Tiger, 31-30 Browns. Browns somehow find a way to win. Sounds like the potential of a Yorker to me right there, Brown Tiger. I love it, my friend. $2 super chat. That's a beers. Cheers. Okay.
Where do you want to
You
start?
you find a good one.
Okay.
You know the one where, what's the one that got us across 100? Was that the 60-piecer? Because we owe a shotgun race.
Yeah.
The shotgun race is not going away.
Oh, yeah. We
Don't
still
worry.
owe that.
So Michael Warnecki, bow down. Let's go Browns. Let's go Browns. So shotgun race in a moment. Then we had Ryan chime in really quickly. Thomas got to be the MVP today. Thomas definitely has made a very good running to do so. Brown Tiger, like we just talked about just a second ago, 31-30 Browns. You want to run and get the other shotgun and another beer?
Yeah, Ryan, they are chanting. That's actually the Dolphins stream. They're
You guys can
live
hear that?
same time. They're annoying.
Yeah, they are annoying. You want to see when you go get the other shotgun? Do you want to see where they're at in supers?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get some gas on the fire. Let's get competitive. Let's go Browns. Fuck the Dolphins. Okay. Ryan, they are chanting. Shotgun's coming in a moment. Michael Warnecki, will we sign Will Fuller? No. I am shocked Will Fuller is unsigned. Like, when the Ravens went and got Deshaun Jackson, that sent a message that either Will Fuller, like, they call his agent and he goes, dude, he's done. Like, don't waste your time with this. You know what I mean? And that happens sometimes in the NFL, and it just doesn't make its way to Twitter or to the internet. So, Brown Tiger, another super. Let's go. We're at 243 in super chats right now. 243. Let's do another shotgun race at 300. $57 away. Shotgun race number 2. Shotgun race number 1 is about 30 seconds away whenever Patrick comes back from the kitchen. We got Dakota. We got a Jets fan here. What's up, Dakota? Hope Myles takes Tua apart. Browns also should have drafted Garrett Wilson. Well, if they had the 13th overall pick, that's who I had my eyes set on. But Garrett Wilson didn't even make it to 13. What are the Dolphins at? We're beating them? Oh, my God.
Yeah, they called it. I saw Will walking out. I was like,
The Dolphins surrendered. The Dolphins surrendered. This is the first win. Captain Nog with another super. This is the start of a great weekend for the Dog Pound.
okay.
Book it right now. Book it right now.
I'm running to the bathroom really quick.
Did you get another beer?
Yeah, I got my Miller right here. You need one.
I need one too.
Okay, what do you want?
Miller's fine. Captain Nog, yeah. The Dolphins, they surrendered already. They're done. Their stream ended. This is an awesome sign of what is to come Sunday. Just pathetic right there. Captain Nog with another one. Let's go. Oh, we're talking shit, all right. You want to come on?
Hey, so our people said they're saving their money for Sunday.
Oh, okay. So the Dolphins are saving themselves for Sunday. You also saving yourself for marriage too? I mean, come on. Not buying that right there.
Yeah.
Get out. Get out.
That's what we were told.
Uh-huh. Okay. Come on screen. Jeremy Chuggs, one of the finest esteemed producers at Chat Sports.
Y'all talking shit?
Yeah, we're talking big shit. And you know why? Because we've got some ground to stand on. Browns report dunking on Dolphins today by Chat Sports.
I'll tell you this. I think this is all smoke and mirrors. I think this is a little ruse, a little game on our plan. It's really cute, the 260. But, I mean, we've had Dolphins lives where we get to 500.
Oh, you should have been here last week. 843 in U.S. dollars. Now, I will say the Dolphins Today channel on Sundays, they put up numbers, and if the Dolphins win and they beat us in supers, I already agreed, I'll put on a Dolphins suit and go on the Dolphins channel.
I mean,
I really do not want that to happen.
260 is cute.
There we go, Josh, Ryan, my boys.
You can get to 5. You can get to 400.
Keep it to yourself. We're content here at the Browns
yeah?
report. Yes.
I was gonna say I'll do a boot if you can get to
Oh.
400, but
Okay, quickly tell the audience. Okay, really quickly. Jeremy Chugs here wants to enter in the Nathan's Lemonade drinking contest, right?
I'm on the fence about it.
You're on the fence? What will you do a boot for? You know what the beer boot you see in the Beer Olympics movie, whatever it is? We're at 270 right now. 400. Jeremy will come on and delete a boot of beer. Like 3.5 beers in 10 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
It is a sight to see. I'm not going to lie.
It's Beer Fest.
Beer Fest. That's the movie. Thank you.
Eye of the Jew.
Yep. You could say that. Captain Nog chipping away at it. There we go. If we get to 400, he's gonna do a beer boot. We got 130 to go though.
I'm gonna delete that beer just like Tyreek Hill's gonna delete those Browns defenders on Sunday.
Just like how he deleted his son's bone in his arm. Too soon? Yeah, it was a little dark. That was dark. That was a low blow. I'm mad at myself for that one. I brought an innocent pedestrian into this. I'm sorry. That was bad on me. Too dark. Okay. We ready to do a shotgun race? Yeah. Let's do it. Here we go. These little squirt guns. Okay, you know what, Kat? You're talking big game. I think I lost the room with that joke. I went Anthony Jeselnik on us all. My bad. Forgive me. Okay. We ready? Yep, here we go. Shotgun race time. Locked and loaded. Here we go. Who you got? Matthew or Patrick? Matthew or Patrick? Matthew or Patrick? Here we go. Cheers. Let's go Browns. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I didn't puncture a good hole. You know what I say? The back cock. That's what it was. I did it. If you don't do it hard enough, you don't get a crisp hole, and the air can't go through.
I'm so mad.
I just threw an interception on the first play of the game. That's what that was. Oh, he always pukes. Oh. I just threw an interception on the first play of the game right there. That was like Jacoby Brissett going to Pharaoh Brown against the Patriots on play number 2. Damn it! Oh, what a missed opportunity. Okay. Okay. Yep. No. Couldn't get it done. Okay. I don't think we've added any new Super Chat MVPs, by the way. Sal, let's go. But if we reach if you reach $46 in Super Chats, I've got it upside down. You get your name added to this, which I think all of our big Super Chatters today, we do have a new one. Who's the Thomas, right? Your sniper buddy.
Oh yeah. Thomas Webb.
Thomas Webb. He's at $20.
He is at.
No, he's at 22.
$22 from
So Thomas, you are $24 away from getting on the dog pound right there. All right, let's run through. So here's what we're gonna do now. It is the after party here at the show. We get kicked out of the studio, as you guys know, when we don't get any more super chats in, because that's just the rules of chat sports. If you get supers, you get to stay on camera. If you don't, well then someone else gets to come into the studio.
Skedaddle.
Yeah. So with that being said, we do have some more to wrap up, or I'm getting drunk. To catch up on, Captain Nog, are you going to be wearing an ugly brown sweater in the Christmas card? Very good question, Captain Nog. We already took our Christmas card picture. It was vetoed.
You know what?
Any sort of Thomas!
Oh! You know what we should do, Petey? We should have taken like a Browns report Christmas card.
You're right. It's not too late to do that.
It's not too late.
It's not at all.
That would be hilarious.
That's what we'll do.
Like a little Step Brothers, like.
Yes. Okay, we're gonna workshop this tonight.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
That's a better idea.
That's a great idea.
Oh, they're flying in. Let's go.
Take some shots
Ryan
out.
with an awesome super chat. Captain Nog, cheers to you. We will cheers to. You know what? I'll tell you what we're cheers to. We're cheersing to the season of gift cards. Get prepared to get a lot of gift cards in the coming weeks from aunts and uncles you haven't
Do you consider a gift card a good or bad gift?
You know, I like a gift card to a place I love. Not like love.
Love? Okay.
Right? If you love a place, it's awesome. If no one loves Amazon. People that's just the way of life.
Yeah.
But like, I love Texas Roadhouse.
That'd be a great
So a
gift
Texas Roadhouse gift card is like, oh my goodness.
Yep. Cheers. Just over 300.
Cheers. Cannibal coming.
I feel like we're closing in on we're almost halfway there the last week, and I feel like we're just getting started.
Oh, last week we were at like $40.
Oh, we're already ahead. Like if you're looking at like the path.
Oh, right, the live chart. Okay, Ryan, he would look good in a Browns jersey. I think Patrick would look dynamite.
I think I would look
If
good.
you had to get a Browns jersey, what Browns jersey would you get? And this goes to everyone. Like if you were to get a Browns jersey for Christmas or something, what would be the next Browns jersey you would
I
want
had
to
to
get?
get a Browns jersey.
If I had to get my next Browns jersey, I would want it to be. I used to say Grant Delpit.
Yeah, no, not anymore.
I would love to get like a Batonio jersey,
That'd be
but
sick.
the offensive line numbers, they don't look cool.
Yeah, I know it's a cop. I would probably go Garrett. I just
Yeah.
think the 99, like
95?
or 95, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Captain Nog, Dolphins game gonna be easy peasy. I love it, Captain Nog. That's a beers cheers for the last couple ones right there. Here we go.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you. And then Sal.
Sal! You guys have such a tough job, Sal. I wake up every morning and I'm very happy.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Grateful.
and happy.
Put mine up real quick.
Now, I will say, we do work here at Chat Sports. I know it looks like this, but like you guys just watch an hour show, all that stuff on screen didn't come by accident. And that takes a lot of work to get that done. You know what? If you're an MVP, next time, if you like the thumbnail, let me know. I make every thumbnail just about for every show we do here.
Yeah.
So if you like the artwork we do together, that's another big aspect of our job. We'd love to get some feedback on the thumbnails too. So Ryan, Brown Tiger, Sal, all the MVPs, would appreciate some feedback on good thumbnail, bad thumbnail.
Here we
Cannonball
go.
to
Cheers.
Cannonball to how about Christmas music returning soon? Or if you hate
I'm a
Christmas,
fan. I'm a fan of Christmas music.
for a
so
short time.
I like that.
Short time. Cheers.
Here we go.
Cannonball,
Cheers.
Cannonball coming.
Ooh.
Okay.
So then Thomas, he is now getting
Yep, Thomas is on
the
it.
wall.
I'll add Thomas right now.
Thomas, appreciate the 20, bro. MVP.
Thomas.
Phase up.
Thomas Webb, let's go.
So Ryan, then he said, you did offensive.
This pen is not going to work.
It's not going to work?
No.
Okay.
Patrick brought me like a
Well,
paintbrush.
I couldn't find what you're talking about. Do you have one on your desk?
No, it's ask like Mitch.
Ask Mitch?
Yeah,
Okay.
Mitch will know where it is. Okay. You did offensive MVP last week, defense this week. We will run through the 11 of the Browns report when Patrick comes back. Let me just get some shout-outs right now. I haven't looked down in a moment, so here we go. Jason, is Njoku playing? I believe he is what we need to win Sunday, besides great defense and Chubb. Yeah, I mean, the Browns' offense also did pretty well without him against the Bengals, so we'll give some credit to everyone else who kind of stepped up in his absence. Jason, you'd like to have him out there, right? That's just easy thing to say out loud. Do they absolutely need him for wins? Look like it against the Bengals. Not saying that you're not saying you don't want Njoku, but I'm just saying I don't know if it's a loss without him. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you. Fucking paintbrush. God. No, he gave me a paintbrush today when I was like, can you find a Sharpie in the bin? And he comes back like he's Thomas Jefferson writing the Declaration of Independence with a felt-tip feather. Like, what are we doing here? Okay. That one's a wash. Thomas Webb.
All right, Thomas Webb, round 2. This 5 got him on the great.
Yep, and that's
Browns
dog bowl too.
wall.
Okay. Thomas Webb's getting out of the dog pound, guys. If you're already on the dog pound, clap it up for the newest member. There we go. Thomas Webb, you are added right here,
Show that. Hold on.
right by this finger.
You see it. Thomas Webb. Right there.
Yep, that's it. You are sandwiched between Brett and Ray. Ray's an all-star here. I haven't seen him yet today. Okay.
The captain. He's all in for the Browns Christmas card, Petey.
Yes, Brown's Christmas card. Agreed. I'm going to just
He's
kind
all
of sort of round up all the recent ones, do a big dog bowl for that. Yeah, Patrick and I, let's do a Christmas card together.
Yeah, that'd be
We'll
awesome.
get this done this weekend. Okay, cheers to all of you guys. I was a cannonball. Dog bowl.
Let's go. And then Ryan, this is true. I am going to be producing the Dolphins live show. It's kind of a joke. Should be probably on
I
Browns.
agree. I look at it as like Enemy Behind the Lines.
Yeah.
Great movie. Enemy Behind the Gates.
Maybe, I mean, there's got to be something we could do to pull me away.
You know, we can have you wear a Browns jersey.
Yeah.
And like, we'll workshop something.
Yeah, we like this,
We're
Ryan.
gonna- Ryan with an all-star idea.
The potential's there.
Cheershire Cat, you got a lot in the chat right now. You super chatted before. You want to get on screen? $5 because you've been running your mouth. I'm not gonna lie. At one point, I have a belly button piercing, which I'm not. I do not have one.
You don't have one?
I'm not going to prove it because that's a bad visual for everyone. But just take my word. Do I look like I wear polos every day and khaki pants? Come on.
All right.
All right, Ryan. 3 hours, 34 minutes, time to beat.
We're at 1.5.
Ryan is the official statistician of the Cleveland
Yes,
Browns.
I love
report.
it.
I love it, Ryan. I love it too. Cheers, guys.
Shout out to Brad in the chat, Browns fan. Since he's been 5.
Okay. Let's go. Browns have been a fan for 5 years. I love it. Love it, Brad.
Oh!
Michael Warnecki! It's a shotgun. Load him up.
It's a shotgun.
We're also now 80. Oh no! Now we're $45 away from the guy who was here about 5 or so minutes ago doing a big beer boot. It's like
Michael.
it's this, but not mini. It takes like 3 beers, and he does it all in like 10 seconds. Guaranteed.
Let's go.
Okay, Michael Warnecki, shotgun time. Michael, we missed you last week, but wow, what a way to redeem yourself. Run it back. Another shotgun race. Here we go. Damn, wish I could take shotguns at my job. Jason, wish you could be here to take some shotguns with us. We got to do a Browns report, like, get together or something. You know what I mean here? Captain Nog, the beer boots! Get him! Get him! Get him! Jeremy Chugs! Jeremy Chugs to my office, please! Let's go! Let's go, Browns! Let's go, Browns! Let's go, Browns! Oh! Holy smokes!
Holy smokes. I got my money up.
We need him! We need Chugs!
We need Chuck. We're running it back.
We're back, baby!
We're running it back.
Chug said he would do a beer boot if we got to 400. Boom.
Boom.
Another shotgun
Captain.
race.
Aye, aye,
Captain
my
Nog, my captain.
We might got to run
Look
it back,
at me.
Petey.
I am the captain now.
You want me to get chugs?
Yeah, send him to my office.
Send it to my office.
Okay,
my
here we
God,
go.
You guys are balling out. You guys are balling out.
Let's go. You know what? We have gone without a little too long without saying even anything remotely related to Browns football. Before the shotgun race,
Uh-huh.
I will give my take that was the worst take in the preseason. And Patrick, I'm going to give my preseason take that looks super dumb right now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? About the Browns season.
Uh-huh.
Patrick, you give a non-biased take of outside the league, what scares you about the Browns.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
So before the shotgun race, actual Browns content, a take of mine that looked really dumb in the I said the preseason that looks really dumb right now. Mm-hmm. If you guys remember when we crossed 10,000 subscribers, I did 10 reasons why the Browns will win the AFC North, and I said they had the best safety room in the division. They probably have the worst safety room in
Yeah.
the division.
Just because Delpit.
Delpit sucks in coverage. Johnson just takes plays off at times, it looks like.
Okay.
So that one looks pretty dumb right now. I will own up to that. Patrick, what scares you as a Vikings fan, non-biased sort of, about the Browns?
Not specifically a Vikings fan.
NFL.
But if I'm an AFC division winner, and the Browns are rolling in wild card weekend with Deshaun Watson,
Yeah.
not a chance I'm feeling confident about that game.
No.
Like you talk about in the trenches,
Yeah.
the Browns are gonna
They're going to run the football all over you in January?
It's
cold?
gonna be cold, yes.
Jeremy's here.
Jeremy. All right.
Okay.
And then Brown Tiger, since Patrick wasn't there when I supered, as always, F Fikes, Brown Tiger. As always.
No, you cannot.
All right, guys.
No, I'm being dead serious.
We've got the boot.
He's not. This is not count.
This is not it.
All right, time it. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Right,
One second.
Go get the real boot. You're not going to blue
Suck
ball.
it, Browns fans.
You're not. No,
Suck
stop
it.
it. Do not do that to my dog.
Don't
pound.
do that to the family.
You
Petey's
promised.
not happy. Petey's not happy.
You said 400. Someone sent a 50 just for you.
I said a boot.
You
This
cannot.
is technically a boot.
You cannot do that to someone like
This
that.
is technically a boot. Look at that.
That is not cool, Jeremy. It's not cool. I'm not happy. He will come back with a boot. I will drag him here.
All right.
Okay.
Read Ryan's, Petey.
How does boot you two shotgun? How does both of you do two shotguns?
He wants us to all do it at the same time. So boot, and the shotgun race. All at once. That's a lot of alcohol.
That's a lot of liquid.
That is a lot of liquid being
You know,
thrown around.
no.
I said we just do the shotgun race and then Petey comes in. And then Chugs does the boot.
Yeah. I can't do a boot and a shotgun. I will throw up all over the camera. That is a guaranteed thing. Oh, I thought he wanted you and me to boot race, and then a beer Olympics to a shotgun race. Yeah, Jeremy better come back with the real boot. We have a real size boot. We have a garden boot, as someone pointed out. So, he will come back. Okay. Yeah, you going to Call of Duty mode here? All right. This shotgun is going to be dedicated. Oh, that's my butt. Yeah. You nearly got me that time. I was pissed off for a moment. Come on screen. Okay. We're no longer mad. Here's Jeremy Beadling with the big boy boot now. Okay. Thank you.
I had the troll.
You had me on the ropes there. I was about to go out and have a BF. Okay. Someone literally super chatted, say, can you do the boot first while we shotgun?
Same time.
Yeah, right? That's what he said. Right, Patrick? Here, just scroll up a little. Yeah, right. That's what Ryan is suggesting, so let's do it. This is going to be...
They each have one beer. I have 3.
Yeah.
Who's going to win?
3 versus 1. Here we go. Oh, my, this is... No, this is Charlie's Angels, I think. All right, I hate it already. Let's do it. Here we go. Cheers. Let's go, Browns. 3. Racers, start your engines. Livers, get prepared. 3, 2, 1, go. We need some napkins. Patrick gave my computer a bath. Whoa. Yeah, yeah. That was a race. I mean, did someone time Jeremy on that time? Someone time Chugs. Go back in YouTube. Thank you, Jeremy. Is it working? Yeah. Okay, sorry. My computer, if you guys saw, Patrick had a little beer spit out the top. It landed right on my laptop. So I mid-race had like a heart attack. Okay. Okay, no more. I'm stressing out about it. I just need to turn it off and clean it. Damn it. Okay, whatever. Fuck.
We live.
We're fine. Okay. Let's get back on track right now. I got no idea. Okay. Morale's fine.
412.
Could you get a napkin, please? Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Get a real grown-up napkin. Okay. We're back. Here we go. We're going to run through. We haven't even gotten to this. We got our favorites and our underdogs of the week.
We do.
Yeah. Okay. I think my computer's fine.
Yeah.
The mouse is kind of glitchy right now, but that's just because like there's a liquid on top, so it can't really feel my finger. I'll turn it off. We'll be fine.
We'll manage.
Yeah, we'll make it through. Okay. Oh boy. All right. That's a lot of dead air. All right, here we go.
All right, lock it in. Do we go photos first?
Yeah, let's go photos first.
go
Let's go
photos
photos first.
So okay, hold on. Before we go photos, we were kind of in a battle with our Eagles stream right there.
Yeah.
We're at $412. They're at $420, but they're about to sign off.
Let's just someone send in a
10-piecer,
10-piecer, dunk on them. We beat the Eagles and the Dolphins channel, who go live every Thursday with us here.
Yes.
Okay. And then I wanted to share this with you guys here. Last week, we set records at the channel for Super Chats, and Patrick and I, we treated ourselves.
It was
little, Parks and Rec treat yourself day.
Yes.
We went out, had a wonderful steak.
Beautiful.
Thank you guys for. It's like a combination of making it happen, but like being the catalyst and the inspiration.
The inspiration's
yes,
a great word.
exactly. So some pictures here. We had a baller time, to put it lightly. Okay, so there we go. It was great, and we don't have to do this every single Thursday. That's like that was a treat yourself moment here.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Now I've got my favorites and my underdogs along with Patrick. Who's the woman? That's my girlfriend Shay. I know a lot of you guys don't think she's real. This is proof. I have not been lying for a long time.
She's real.
She's real. She's pretty. Now she's not gonna stop talking about that. Okay, here we go. Let's run through some of our favorites and underdogs.
Petey's favorite.
My favorite. I like the Bears -3 at home against the Lions. The Lions won their Super Bowl last week against Captain Ryan. Let's go!
Staying alive.
Bingo. Okay, we'll throw those on screen. Let me just wrap up my analysis, though. The Lions, they got major belly full syndrome. They beat the Packers at home. That was Dan Campbell's Super Bowl. Okay? The Bears, meanwhile, the last couple of weeks, they competed with the Cowboys. They were right there with the Dolphins. Justin Fields is getting really pissed off, losing, but in a nice way. I think he takes care of business at home against the inferior Lions.
I like the over in that.
All right. Oh, the over's a good one. Captain Nog,
MVP.
out of here, Eagles.
MVP.
Let's go, Browns. Let's go, Browns.
See
Some
ya.
fireball shots coming up.
See ya, Eagles.
See ya.
See ya.
Okay.
Okay, they're at 430. So now we're $6 away from the winner. But I think we'll get there. We'll get there by the end of it. I'm not even worried.
They did not stop their show.
No.
But we'll beat them. Okay.
Ryan, I was actually going to talk about this.
Ryan, how did the bosses like last week? I like this question a lot from Ryan. They liked it, right? They did. They definitely.
So
you talk. I'm
so
curious what you're gonna say.
So when I walk
Let me give a
out,
quick cheers.
whenever PD sends me to go get beer or whatever
Cannibal.
it may be, normally it's kind of like, what's going on back there? Like, why are you guys still live? But now it's kind of like, oh, good stuff.
Yes, that's a
You
great
guys
way
are
of
still
putting
live. So shout out. This is all credit to you guys. Change the whole perception on Browns Live.
Like they're not listening, right? Oh, maybe they're listening. They definitely don't. Maybe necessarily are in love with our beer shotgun races.
I don't think so.
But like, all right, if you guys, you're making some money, like we're not gonna pitch a fit over it. But they're definitely like, work. And I'm like, well, it's much more fun to hang out with the dog pound.
And
So
yeah,
like,
dog pounds. Elite.
Yeah, it's elite. Come on. All right. Here we go. So my that was my favorite. Let's give your favorite.
So I actually have 2 underdogs this week.
Do your favorite first. Oh, that's right. You cheated.
I got 2 dogs. I cheated this week. I love the dogs this week. You know what? I'll get my bias out of the way. Give me the frickin' Vikings plus 3.5 in Buffalo. Josh Allen,
you.
Case Keenum. I don't care. I don't care who's there.
It's all dependent on the quarterback.
Yeah.
I think it's a good time to make your plus 3.5 bets for the Vikings.
Yes.
Because if/when Josh Allen is ruled out, that line's going to turn to Vikings minus 3.5.
Yeah.
So, like, you can still get plus points.
But also, if Allen ends up playing, the Bills right now at 3.5 is.
Dude, that elbow injury is real.
I know.
Like that, watching the highlights, him throwing, and I don't even want to getting pushed back. Like,
you can just feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one of my underdogs. I got 2 underdogs. You want me to go back to back, Petey, or?
No, I know. Cheers, Isaac. Appreciate you. Always love getting shout outs in the chat right now. Go to me. Once we get through all of our underdogs and favorites, though, then we gotta sign off if we don't get another super chat.
So this is shot
those
clock.
Are the rules. Okay. No, let's do my underdog. All right, my underdog.
Love it.
Allow me to explain too. I like the Colts plus 6. 1, when everyone is saying Jeff Saturday is an awful hire, when everyone is saying that he's destined to go win, right? Mm-hmm. That's how it works. It's like the graphic on Monday night or Sunday Night Football. When everyone picks one team, they always lose. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
So
100%.
Everyone is in on the Raiders at home. Jeff Saturday, what? I'm all in on the Colts.
Yep.
Also, anytime you fire your coach, your interim head coach always gets one shocking win. Yep. When the Panthers fired Matt Rule, Steven Wilkes, whatever his name is, he beat the Bucks at home. And then Frank Reich now, gone. This is their signature win. Plus, I'm a big believer of look ahead in the schedule. Let's say the Colts win this game. The Raiders then fire Josh McDaniels. Okay? They get an interim head coach. So now it's their turn to win with their interim head coach. Who do they have next week? The Broncos with a fraudulent Nathaniel Hackett, who will probably get fired for losing to an interim head coach, just like how McDaniels got fired for losing to an interim head coach. So there will be a domino effect. And when it happens, remember this moment. Because there will be Jeff Saturday killed the Raiders, and then the Raiders then killed Hackett and the Broncos. It's just the way it rolls. Ryan, let's go. Oh, Ryan, I'm so sorry we forgot. We did not forget. Let's go. Bingo.
Ryan, my freaking guy. Another 10-piece.
Mitchell Renz from the Raiders Report. He is the Super Chat guru here at Chat Sports.
We're just dogging on the Raiders a little bit. Too.
Yeah.
That's why I stepped in.
Do you hate my take?
What?
About that the Colts beat the Raiders fire McDaniels, and then the Raiders beat the Broncos next week, and then Hackett gets fired for the same reason the Raiders fired McDaniels.
So apparently, no matter what, the Raiders aren't firing McDaniels.
Okay, so Mitchell Renz right now. You want to talk to the mic? Because I'm guessing you're talking about the money, right?
So apparently they came out and said that no matter what, they're not going to fire McDaniels unless the Raiders only win 2 or 3 games for the entire season.
How much of that is driven because they can't pay his buyout, you think? Because
I don't know.
Mark Davis does not actually have a ton of money in terms of NFL owners' eyes do.
Not
you know
yet.
what I mean?
Not yet.
Doesn't he need the mother or the sister to pass away or something?
Well, because of the move to Allegiant, because of COVID in 2020, they couldn't make that extra money in ticket prices, so therefore he doesn't have as much cash as a lot of the other owners.
I just heard the Raiders for NFL of the 32 owners, he's towards 32.
But because of the Raiders -6, this is mind blowing to me.
Are the Raiders 6 points better than anyone without Darren Waller?
Jonathan Taylor's going to play this week, and the top linebackers for the Raiders are Darian Butler, UDFA, Lucas Masterson, UDFA, Jayon Brown, who was a healthy scratch last week.
I just don't know if they're 6 points better than anyone in
I
football.
don't think they're 6 points better than themselves. So.
Mitch, thank you for coming on. Okay, we got Ryan with a super chat, $10. Yes. Defense MVPs of the channel. All right, let's start building our 11 of the Cleveland Browns report. I got to hold this to get some names in my mind. Who do you think should be the green dot, the middle linebacker?
The green dot?
The green dot. I think it's Brown Tiger.
Who?
And I think Ryan is your edge. I think Ryan's your number one defensive end.
Okay, I'm gonna make a proposition to flip them, Pete.
Yeah. Okay.
So Ryan's always telling us, like his recent super chat or a couple ago, 3 hours and 34 minutes time to beat.
Oh,
I
you're
feel like
absolutely
he's
right.
giving the play call.
Yes, you're right.
So
Ryan is
Ryan's the green dot.
You're right. Brown
He's getting the
Tiger's
play
the edge
call.
rusher.
Brown Tigers, Myles Garrett coming off the
Yes,
edge.
exactly. Okay, right.
So-
Ryan is DeQuell Jackson, but just he stayed with the Browns for a lot longer.
So middle linebacker and one of the edge
Yep.
filled.
Yep. Soul Train can be an actually good defensive tackle.
Yeah.
Comes in every once in a while and makes a nice play.
I like that.
Okay. Captain Nog, I think is a legit starting safety.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Strong
I think Captain Nog
safety.
is a starting safety. Gregory H is not a huge super chatter. I think he's a defensive coordinator.
Okay.
I like
coach.
that. The coach.
The coach.
Gregory
I like
H
that.
is the DC.
He's always asking great questions.
Yep.
I like that.
Let's see. Who else? Michael Warnecki is your Denzel Ward, right? Your
Yeah.
corner? I think
Yeah.
he's your CB1.
I like that.
Okay. Then we haven't seen him yet today at all, but Jarrett Roush is probably opposite Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
Right? When he comes, that was almost
Watch
weird.
out. Watch out.
When Jarrett Roush makes his presence known, it's big.
It's big.
Damn it. Okay. Ryan, the green dot's the guy who the play caller for the defense, right?
Middle
In the huddle,
linebacker.
The middle linebacker. He relays the play calls from the DC. That's the green dot. That was Anthony Walker, and then it was Jacob Phillips, and now it's who knows. All right. So then I'm looking at my list here of the dog pound.
Let's get another D tackle.
No,
Let's
no D
finish
tackle.
out the D line.
Let's go HNT.
HNT D
Right.
tackle.
Legit
That's a
HNT.
nasty D
Yep.
line.
And then I'm gonna go with Ray as my slot corner. Ray makes some good plays here.
Brown Tiger. Yeah. You're Myles
I
Garrett.
thought you liked that, buddy.
You're Myles Garrett.
Okay, so Ray is my other defensive tackle. No, Ray's my slot corner.
Slot guy.
Ray Bidding is our slot corner.
We need a free
agree.
safety.
A free safety, kind of greasy flight.
Greasy's a free safety.
Comes down from Canada, right?
I like
Comes
that.
down from the
I
safety
like
position. Greasy flight's our free safety. Who else we got? Let's go Scorpion at outside linebacker.
Okay.
Comes off the edge sometimes.
Yeah,
Makes
I like
a good
that.
play here and there for sure.
Shout out Squirt.
Yep. And then Jared Brandt,
Another corner.
another corner.
Next to Denzel.
Right, next to Denzel, your other outside corner.
I like that.
Yep.
I like that.
I think we've close to filled up to our defense here.
Yeah.
We're
getting there.
Yeah, one more outside linebacker. And let's have that go to... I feel really bad excluding anyone.
I know.
But let's go. Hey, today, Thomas Webb.
Thomas Webb.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thomas Webb. There we
Thomas
go.
Webb.
There we go.
He's got to. Joshua Miller.
Josh, we forgot about Josh.
Well, read the super chat, Petey.
I want to be... Okay, Josh is the kicker. That's why.
The Yorker.
The Yorker.
The
Josh
Yorker.
is the kicker.
Let's go.
Let's go.
And, Josh, you didn't even know. Eagles ended up at 439. We just passed 440. We beat them by $1 so far.
Let's go. Okay. We're going to run through... I haven't seen Scorpion today either. It's fair. I mean, people have lives too. But, like, people there every week. Like Ryan, Brown Tiger. Even Brown Tiger. He's like an MVP. He missed last week. That's okay.
That's why he's Myles Garrett.
Yeah, that's why Myles Garrett. Well, he got injured one game. That's fine. All right, cheers.
Shout out to Josh Miller. Cade York.
All right. We have one more underdog from Patrick. And then if
Yes.
we don't get another super chat, we're going to bounce on out of here. Hopefully we can keep talking, hang out with you guys here.
So,
McKendrick, good to see you, man. Sorry, I just said that really loud.
oh, you're good.
You're good.
So
Go.
by the time I wrap this up, we're going to have to sign out.
Okay.
But if they keep coming,
We keep going.
we keep going. My underdog.
This is a scary game. I don't know what to think here.
I freaking love this game. I love this game. I love Packers money line more than anything this week. I'm so serious. I might put a lot of money on Packers money line. I think Aaron Rodgers, the douchebag he is, I don't care. He loves playing the Cowboys more than anybody. I think he's gonna. I think they're gonna blow him out.
Packers
I
are
think
what,
it's gonna
3-6?
Yes.
Yep.
5-game losing streak.
Yep,
I
yep.
think they're going to blow the Cowboys out.
Cowboys probably now. It's Mike McCarthy revenge game.
It is a Mike McCarthy revenge game,
Brown Tiger the Super.
but also is it an Aaron Rodgers? I'm playing that old former head coach.
It's an Aaron Rodgers revenge game.
It is. I think Rodgers
Double
is going to be on a
revenge.
mission. So
This is like Germany and Italy going to war against each other in 1944.
world history for you guys. Go to BetUS, chatsports.com/bet. Bet on the frickin' Packers this week. I'm all
You
in.
know, so my 2 cents on this game: Packers. Herman, let's go.
And Brown Tiger.
Packers need to win more. And a lot of times in November, I feel like it comes down to who needs to win more, right? September is fluky because it's the beginning of the season. October, we learn about teams. November, who needs it more? December, the winners come to play.
Yeah.
I think the Packers probably do eke it out, at least +5 at home.
They're hungry.
They're home, guys. They're not at Dallas. This is in Lambeau. 5-point home underdogs. It's got to be the biggest for Rodgers in a long time.
At home?
At home? Here we go.
I like him.
Sal, let's go. Oh,
Brown Tiger.
Brown Tiger missed one day. I know Brown Tiger. Don't worry, buddy. Herman Turrington. Browns win 27-13. It's a beatdown. I like it, Herman. Let's go, Brownies. Sal, I want to be the spy and chase down Lamar and Patrick Mahomes. Sal, you could almost be like the, you know who Sal is? Obvious passing situation. The
Okay.
third defensive end that comes on.
I like that.
Is that a good fit, Sal? You like that? Let's go with that
I
right
like
there.
that. That's good.
Yes. Okay.
We didn't even get a chance to get to this.
Cheers, Sorry Cat. That's the point of that was the joke. They're on the same side. So, okay, that went over the head of some people. Okay. This was last week's MVPs.
Yes.
Scorpion. Scorpion HNT, I guess, are busy today. Along with 4 of the 5 MVPs from last week, which goes to show the depth of this channel.
There's a ton of depth
There's
on this
a
channel.
lot of depth over here. These are the top 5 super chatters from last week, from when I counted it up. And we're missing 4 of the 5, and the depth is still there. Josh, Thomas, some big names coming through right here.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I know. We got a Browns question coming in from Ryan. Let's throw it up. GSI, you're talking way too much smack to not send a super chat in. Browns question. Just think back to week 1 last year and game before that in the playoffs. Got to stop Tyreek Hill. Yeah, you're right? The Browns, Patrick, lost to the Chiefs in the playoffs. Matt Moore. And then week 1, went down the field against Kansas City. 8 points. Went for 2. Got it. Went for it on 4th down. Converted it. And Tyreek Hill and the Chiefs came back both times. So, yes, this is major. You got to stop Tyreek. Now, no team's had much success in stopping Tyreek Hill this year. So I'm not going to say he has to be shut out of the game, right? But he's got to be limited. So the way you do that, I think it's by throwing different looks at Tua. I don't think Tua is maybe the best quarterback at reading defenses.
Yeah.
And you got to get pressure on the guy, which I know we love to say generic things. You got to get pressure on the quarterback. Here are some quarterbacks you don't have to get pressure on. Aaron Rodgers. He does great. You want to pressure him? Fine. He'll flip it. He'll find what used to be Devontae Adams. Tua, you really put pressure on his lap, he will melt and he will have a bad throw.
I will say this. Myles Garrett, what he did to the Bengals 2 Monday nights ago, very similar of what's going to happen this Sunday.
Yeah.
He's going to destroy the Dolphins' offensive line. Myles Garrett's one of those guys, like typical game record type of situation. He's going to, I'm telling you, Myles Garrett might have 3 sacks this weekend.
I love it. And
He's
the
gonna
Dolphins'
murder them.
offensive line
Sucks.
sucks, yeah.
You could line up Myles Garrett anywhere this weekend. He's going to have a day.
Yeah, I agree. Guys. Appreciate it, Kat. I know we've had a nice back and forth. All right. We have exhausted super chats and our picks and bets. So once we get another super chat and, I don't know, the next minute or so, just while we...
If you go shot clock.
You what kind of shot? You want to do the game thing?
Oh, I was just talking about it on your phone.
Oh, time. Okay, yeah. All right. We'll do an actual OG shot clock.
OG. Highlight of our Thursdays, everybody.
Okay, here we go. We'll put like 60 seconds on. If we don't get a super chat in 60 seconds, it's been a blast though. I don't
Seriously.
say that as in like do it. It's more like that's just when if you ever watch me look at the door like go this way, it's because someone opens the door and I'm like okay, relax. We got a super chat. We're not leaving. Michael Warnecki, let's go. Shot clock stops. Staying on. So with that being said, Patrick.
Yeah.
Give me a division winner that is not currently in first in division.
Okay. Division winner that's not currently in first. I'm going to go.
My Browns towel.
Yeah, you're Brown. There we go. Chase Senior popping in.
We ended up beating you guys.
Well, we signed off.
Yeah.
Good job. Steakhouse Thursday.
Yeah. I wish.
I wish, yeah.
Division winner that's not going to win the division. That's not currently in the division.
I'll go the Niners winning the NFC
Yeah,
West
that's
over the Seahawks.
yeah.
I think that's a good call.
At what point are we just going to accept that the Seahawks are just good? If we
know.
haven't already, which I think we should have already.
They're a good team.
If they beat
but
the Bucks, I'm just going to think that that's like just a really good Seahawks team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that will be the game where I'll go, they're 7-3. They are just a good team. This is not fluky wins. They are just very, very good. Okay, my team that's not currently leading the division that will win the division, I'm going to go with what about the Cowboys?
The Cowboys.
Yeah, what about them? What
Okay.
if the Eagles, drop a game? They have one more game. The next one's in Dallas between the two sides.
I like that, actually.
I
like
don't
that.
hate the idea of maybe the Eagles peaked a little early. The Eagles are not frauds. The Vikings are frauds.
Oh, my God.
The Vikings are very fraudulent.
We haven't even gotten into this on Browns Live, but
I don't like my Cowboys pick, but like the Titans are winning. The NFC South, the Bucks are currently leading. I bet the Bucks do hang on.
Yeah.
The NFC East, which to that one, the AFC East, I think the Bills will hold on. It's really dependent on
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen. Thank you. I think my computer's gonna live. Okay.
So,
And then the NFC North, the Vikings are gonna win. The AFC North, I'm just kind of abstaining from that, so I'll go with the Cowboys. Horrible take.
Ryan's not a Cowboy fan.
I'm not either, really, but I'm kind of running out of divisions. So
Could happen.
Yeah.
I mean,
all right. Unless we get another super chat, it's been awesome. We're at $461 US.
That's
Talk about a
incredible.
day. Talk about a Thursday afternoon. My favorite day of the week. Hanging out with the Dog Pound. Slur my words by the end of the show. Appreciate all of you guys. You have any last thoughts? You want to maybe defend your Vikings and say that they're not frauds?
well, they're not frauds, but the
They're very
Browns
frauds.
are actually playing real frauds this weekend, and I'm really.
Captain Nog!
Let's freaking go!
Let's go.
I'm not trying to leave. All right, what are we talking about now, Petey?
Okay. Switching gears here. Let's do it. Ready? How
The
about
Dolphins
this?
are frauds.
Dolphins frauds. How about a Thanksgiving draft?
Of just like
All things
Anything?
Thanksgiving.
All things
All things
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving draft. Do you want the 1-1 or you want the 1-2?
I'll take the 1-1.
Okay, go.
Stuffing.
Oh, you idiot!
No, that is not an
Awful
idiot
pick.
take.
Awful pick.
No,
Awful pick.
that is an unreal take.
Turkey.
No, no.
I can't believe
Stuffing
you
is
gave me
awesome.
turkey.
No, stuffing is 1-on-1.
No.
All right, you want this to be a snake or you want to go back and forth?
Snake. We're not barbarians.
All right.
I have turkey at 1-2, which I cannot believe I got. I'm gonna go with apple pie.
Okay, it's decent.
Yeah,
It's decent.
I know it is.
I'm going football.
Damn it, that's what I wanted. I
Going
was really hoping
football.
you'd have another awful pick.
I'm going stuffing and football. And then I'm going turkey.
No, I just took
Or, I
turkey.
mean, ham. I'm going ham.
Such bush league.
No.
You have turkey on Thanksgiving.
Stuffing, football, and ham. That's a tough big three.
Okay, you ready for mine? You're going to be so upset. Turkey bowl. Yeah! I've got
one.
turkey,
That's a
apple
good
pie,
one.
and turkey bowl.
That's a good one.
Yep. Yeah, snake. I will go with seeing your cousins you don't often see.
Okay.
Seeing your cousins
Family.
you don't often see.
Yeah. Okay.
Not just family. Like,
Your
not just
cousins.
your cousins.
That's a great one.
That you don't often see, but you see them on holidays like Thanksgiving.
Okay. Thanks to Joshua Miller for my
Josh,
fourth
let's
overall
go.
pick.
Okay.
Gravy is my pick.
I'm not a big gravy guy.
Really?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Gravy, great choice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I got stuffing, football, ham, and gravy. My final pick, I'll go pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie. That's a good one.
I'll go pumpkin
That is a
pie.
good pick right there,
I'm
my
a fan.
friend.
I'm a fan.
I will round out the draft with I have turkey, apple pie, turkey bowl. I'm gonna go with
And cousins.
and cousins. Oh yeah, I guess. So
This is your fifth pick.
my fifth. I guess we're doing five. Yeah, fifth pick. You're right. Last pick. I will go with. I'm not. No, that's a cheap one. How about? I'm looking at the chat. I'm looking into the audience right now.
Don't give him any good answers, guys.
Yeah. All right.
He's struggling right now.
I'm about to do the Vikings that one year where they couldn't make a pick and they got
Viking
passed
shot?
out.
What is that shot out of nowhere?
Okay, I'll go. I will go with. I'm gonna go with I'll go mac and cheese.
All right, that's good.
That's fine.
That's good. That's good.
Fine.
That's good. That's fine.
That's fine. I got out of it.
Pecan, or do you call it pecan or pecan pie?
Pecan pie.
Pecan pie?
Pecan pie.
Okay. Green bean casserole. Not a fan, but that's a good one. That's a good
I
one.
don't like it.
That's a great draft, though.
That is a good draft.
We should start doing these drafts more at the end.
Okay, someone pick the next thing for us to draft. Someone just send a $2 super chat in, please, and pick the next thing to draft.
Very broad topic,
yes,
too.
it has to be broad.
The broader the topic, the better.
Okay. Mashed. I don't like mashed potatoes.
You don't like mashed potatoes?
No, I don't like mashed potatoes whatsoever.
Really?
No. Mm-mm. Not lying. Broader the pick, the better. Okay. If we don't get one, we will have to sign off. But hopefully someone thinks of a nice $2 draft this topic. Otherwise, we'll have to bounce out of here. We got 55 people watching. These are my 55 best friends right now.
Oh, all right.
Okay, Captain Nog.
All right.
Well, let's wrap up with this draft.
Yeah, we'll wrap up with this draft.
This will be the last draft.
Unless somebody sends in a freaking 50 burger or something.
Ridiculous. But
Yes.
let's wrap up with this draft here.
You can go first.
Christmas draft. I get the 1-1 this time.
You go 1-1.
It's Christmas morning. Right?
Christmas morning's your 1-1?
Yeah, Christmas morning. Just the
That's
idea
good.
of you wake up Christmas morning. That that rush of it's Christmas morning.
You completely botched it.
No, I did not.
Santa Claus. Santa Claus is my 1-1.
Oh, we got some super
Oh,
flying in.
all right.
Okay.
Put it on pause real quick. We both have our first round picks.
I think mine's still a good pick.
It is a good pick.
Ryan, what's up? One, I'm going to be at the Dolphins live to see Patrick's jersey. Another note, Browns Report is normal Friday through Wednesday, I swear. Wait, another note, Browns Report is normal Friday through Wednesday, I swear. 3, draft movies. Okay, we'll do a movies draft quickly after this.
Yes.
Because Ryan asked. So people ask, we got to deliver.
All right, here we go.
Mine's mom's homemade apple pie, ham, and stuffing.
Solid.
That sounds great, Brown Tiger.
That's
that sounds good.
See, stuffing's
That sounds good. I love the mom's homemade, right?
Yes.
That puts it together, my eyes.
Okay.
Okay.
Wrapping up the Christmas draft.
Would
Petey
you
went
do 4 for this one?
4. Petey
Yeah.
went Christmas morning. I went Santa Claus.
Yep.
I'm going Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Okay. I am going to go with, can I say presents?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
presents.
that counts.
Presents.
Okay.
Yeah.
Presents.
And I'll
Another
go
one?
with NBA Christmas.
God, that was my pick.
Yeah,
All right,
I
good
thought
pick.
it might be yours.
It's very slept on. Very slept on.
Yep.
So then I have 2 picks to round it out.
Okay.
So I went Santa and Rudolph.
Yep. I've got my next one.
Doesn't happen all the time. A white Christmas. When
Oh,
it snows
wow,
on
what a great
Christmas.
day 3 pick.
There it is. Snow in the chat as I'm saying it.
Yes.
Snow on
we
Christmas.
butchered that.
Yes.
That's like when JOK fell to round 2. It's like,
That was
how
a
is he
great
here
pick.
right now?
And then Joshua Miller, Christmas lights, rounded off.
Oh,
PD, last
Damn it.
pick. I think I just smoked doing the Christmas draft.
I think you won the Christmas draft. I definitely won Thanksgiving.
Yes, you won Thanksgiving.
I have Christmas morning presents, which are a good pick.
That's a
by
good
the
one.
way.
Yeah.
I will go with. I sound like a complete alcoholic. A little bit extra on the eggnog.
Okay.
A little bit like a little topper on the eggnog.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Everyone likes that. I like eggnog. A little bit extra in there.
I like that.
Yeah. A little Evan Williams. No free ads. And then I will go with Christmas movies.
Okay. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's
a
good
good one.
National Lampoon, right? That kind of movie, right there.
William, good point with the Christmas tree. Left that
Ooh,
one out.
That's tough. There's a lot of things for Christmas though.
Yeah.
So that was a good decent draft. All right.
All right.
Movies really quickly. We gotta box it in because like movies is such a broad thing.
Okay.
What are, like Will
How
Ferrell
do we-
movies?
We could do Will Ferrell movies.
Yeah.
Didn't we do that one time?
We definitely did. I just love
definitely
Will
did.
Ferrell movies.
I say we just go in general.
In general, there's so many movies. Okay.
I say we go in general.
All right. You go first though. I have to see what idea you have.
Coach Carter.
Oh, what an awful pick!
That's my 1-1.
I've got a great
It's
one.
Coach
You ready?
Carter.
Here we go. You ready?
Go.
Step Brothers. Miracle on Ice.
God, all right.
I've
Excuse,
won
but-
the draft
Okay.
already.
I'm putting
Good
this
luck
on pause.
recovering.
We're
Oh yeah,
changing it.
yes. Okay, we're changing
Wait,
it.
are we? Okay, so I'll go Coach Carter.
Yeah, I go Miracle on Ice.
Who's your second pick?
I will go with Remember the Titans.
That's a great pick.
Yeah, that's a great pick. Miracle, Remember the Titans.
All right, Miracle, Remember the Titans. I got Coach Carter. Leaves me the best pick on the board. Like Mike. Like Mike's a great sports
You are
movie.
bombing this
I
draft.
am not. No, Like Mike is a great movie.
Okay. Bombing the draft. It is Miracle, and then I went Remember the Titans. This
Oh,
one.
I got another one though.
You do another one, yeah.
The Mighty Ducks.
That's a good one. Now that's a
All
good
right.
pick. Finally,
All right.
that's a good pick. Finally. Oh, Josh, I'm gonna take this. Okay, I got my next two. So I have Miracle, Remember the Titans, and then I'm gonna go with this one. Shaylin, I know you're watching. The Rookie.
Oh, that's a great
It's
one.
a great movie. Dennis
Shout out
Quaid's
to
finest
Cubs.
work. And then Any Given Sunday.
Yes, that left me it.
If you don't mind.
Go.
I was about to give my whole Any Given Sunday speech. Then I got a little bit of stage fright.
Go
And
for
life
it.
is a matter of game. Life is a matter of... I'm a little tipsy. Times you 1 inch too fast. I botched it all. Just ignore me. I know the whole speech, but then I got
I think I might have gotten the best pick. Right here, Petey. Are you ready?
Yeah.
It was in the chat. The Blind Side.
Oh my God!
The Blind Side. Great movie. Ooh, and Waterboy in there.
Waterboy.
Hustle. Great movie, by the way.
Do the miracle speech.
We would've
one
beat
game.
them. Go for it.
Play them 10 times, they might win 9. But not this game. Not tonight. Tonight, we skate with them. Tonight, we stay with them. And we shut them down because we can. Tonight, we are the greatest hockey team in the world.
Greatest. Oh my God. I
High
just
School
thought of another
Musical, what an awful pick.
one. Rocky.
I'm not a big Rocky guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm just a little too young to really appreciate Rocky.
The Longest Yard.
I wouldn't have picked Longest Yard over any of my movies, though.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I forgot, though?
Huh.
This one I would have substituted. Dodgeball.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I thought of another
we
one.
butchered that one, yeah.
Sandlot.
I think Sandlot's wildly overrated.
Really?
I don't think it's actually... I think it's a good movie, but I would never want to rewatch it.
Okay.
Does
Yeah.
anyone go home
That's a
and
good
go,
point.
I'll throw Sandlot on? No. It's just a good movie.
Creed. I'm a huge fan of the Creeds.
I'm not a big Creed guy.
I'm a huge fan of the Creeds. Shout out to
Yeah.
Ryan.
Okay, all right, we'll do one more draft. Someone send in another
Yeah,
draft.
these are
please.
fun.
These are fun. One more draft, and then we really got to bounce on out of here.
Yes. One more draft. and
I'm
then we're
very
out.
curious to see what their minds are at.
Yeah, what topic? This could be
Yeah.
any topic. Get broad here.
1 second too fast, too late. You don't quite make it.
There you go.
1 inch too slow. No. I'm having an all-time meltdown moment. Yeah, Sandlot, I don't know. I just think, I have never wanted to rewatch Sandlot.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen it once. I've seen it more than once. That's enough.
Yeah.
Okay. If we don't get another super chat, we will have to sign off. We're at 478. This is an awesome day, guys.
Great day.
1 inch too slow, too fast, you don't quite make it. The inches we need are everywhere around us. They're in every break of the game, every minute, every second. And on this team, we fight for that inch. On this team, we claw for that inch. We tear our fingernails for that inch. Because when you add up all those inches, that is the difference between winning and losing. I saved myself at the end. This will be the last one.
Current.
From Ryan. Current football players.
Any position.
Yeah.
We'll go 5 each.
5 each. Okay, 5 deep.
I want to preface this. This doesn't necessarily mean the best football player.
Yeah, no, that's too easy. It's got to be a combination of their character and their skill set.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just aesthetic, the vibe.
Yes.
They obviously got to be good.
Yeah.
You go first.
I go first.
It's your turn. Number 1 overall pick.
Oh, I wish I did.
Put the pressure on you.
I really wanted to see what you would do. I will go with. Kind of just go.
I'll put this out here. No Browns or Vikings players.
That's good because I was about to pick Nick Chubb. Okay. No Browns, no Vikings players. I will say. Kind of just going through different positions in my brain right now. Tom Brady.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
right?
Yeah, you can't
Come
go
on.
wrong. Can't go wrong.
Your turn?
I'll go Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
I go Mahomes. Baby goat. And my second pick, I kind of want to get somebody swaggy.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
need-
think of the balance of. Who you got?
I'll go Odell Beckham.
OBJ.
Not on the team right now. I love his vibe. I'll go OBJ.
So was
Switching it up.
Not a pick I was gonna make.
Okay.
Semi-Pro would have been another great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought about Josh Allen. I don't want to go back
Yeah.
to back quarterbacks though.
True. Only
know?
one per position.
Yeah, one per position.
We both
So
got our
I will
quarterbacks.
go with no Browns, no Vikings. I went Tom Brady. I will go with. I need to see just a list of names. I feel like. Give me Derrick Henry.
Okay, that's a good one. Yeah.
Right, Derrick
King Henry.
And then I will go with. I've got Tom Brady, Derrick Henry, and then I will go with on the defensive side. Oh, no, that's way too early for him. I'll say who that name was in a moment, though. I will go with. This is tough. There's a lot of names out there, guys. How about Khalil Mack?
Okay, that's a good one.
Mack Attack.
Mack
That's
Attack.
just fun to say.
I like that.
Yeah, I'll go Khalil Mack.
Okay, so I have Mahomes and OBJ. I want to choose a running back. I'll go Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, that's a good pick.
I like McCaffrey. Dual threat.
Oh, I know my next one.
Okay, I'm gonna go similar to you. I'm gonna choose an edge. I'm gonna go Micah Parsons.
Oh, you're winning this. I feel like I went Brady, Henry, which I'm not even crazy about those picks.
Those are good picks,
They're
though.
fine. And then I went
Khalil Mack.
Khalil Mack. I'll go Deebo Samuel.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, that's my
a
best
good
one. My
pick.
best pick was my last pick.
That's a great pick.
Yeah,
Just because I saw it in the chat, my last pick will be Aaron Donald.
I saw that too.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with AD.
All right, let's throw Ryan's on, and then there's right there. I would have picked probably Nick Chubb.
Those would have been the first two picks.
Someone explain to me why his nickname is Jay Jettas.
Justin Jefferson.
But how do we get what does Jettas mean?
I actually,
That's what I mean.
I'm not sure. He's got the Jets.
Okay. All right. Gregory, I got to run too. Well, we don't have to run, but we are going to sign off. This has been awesome, like every Thursday here with you guys hanging
Yes,
out.
sir.
So appreciate all of you guys for always making us a part of your Thursday, blocking off some time to hang out with us. Patrick, thank you always for being a part of the cast and crew.
It's an honor.
Yeah, we ready to wrap up?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this thing. All right, let's go Browns. I will see you guys
Oh.
on
Throw some shout-outs.
Captain
My man.
Mag. Good live, boys. See you next Thursday. This is a great note to end on.
This is a great note
Yep.
to end on. Shout
Here's my
out to
drink.
Captain. Aye, my Captain. MVP of today's show. Shout out to you guys.
Yep. Okay. Let's go Browns. Everyone, enjoy your weekend. See you guys Sunday for the watch party. Let's go.